Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome to another stream. It's nice and bright and early in the afternoon, right here in the United Kingdom, as we present another Wooden Potatoes stream. I'm your host, Wooden Potatoes, and today we're doing a genuinely early stream. Look, this is one you can actually complain about. This is a genuinely early stream, okay? Not like, oh, well, you're half an hour early. Why would you do that, Wooden Potatoes? We're like several hours early today. I'm thinking I might go on like extra length, and what we can do is finish all the Halloween stuff and then maybe miss tomorrow. I don't know whether I want to mess with that too much this weekend, but we'll see. Anyway, I got a lot of energy. I just had a nice lunch. I'm gonna go get some coffee, and then we're going to play Halloween. We're going to finish that lore stuff, and we're going to get those achievements done. We're going to make some actual progress, so it should be fun. Hi to the people who are watching me right now, because you usually can't during this time zone. Wow, we had a sub super quick. Monkey Business. It's nice to see you, Monkey Business. Anyway, so there you go. Oh, I get it. It's Monkey Business. I'll see you guys very soon. We're going to have a quick little break to watch an introduction right now, and then we'll be back very soon. See you soon, everybody. Alright, there we go. I almost went into the creepy Bob Ross voice again instantly. I don't know what that is. I think I enjoyed that. Narcissistically enjoyed that too much yesterday. And now I like the idea of doing it on every intro. We'll see. But yeah, sorry as well. Again, it was caught by less people this time because it's an early stream. So probably better to just mention this to Wooden Potatoes 2 viewers. Sorry about the music again in the intro for those of you that don't skip that. For anybody curious, it was Ben Howard, Promise. A lovely little song. Relaxing. Melancholic. I give it a 7 out of 10. Bit uninteresting, but it's alright. So yeah, I keep forgetting to turn off desktop audio. Anyway, so everybody, Uendo, sup dude? Yes, it's ridiculously early. I'll just quickly go through everyone's messages. First of all, it's really great to see you guys. I don't know. It's nice. I hope you guys are all having fun. I'm glad that you chose to click on. Let's hopefully we'll have some good stuff going on here. So let's see. I never know how to say your name. Diaturpet? And I've seen your name quite a few times recently. What's the spell sword class of Guild Wars? Or at least I think I have. Maybe it's a different name. I think Weaver's pretty close now, right? You'd call that a spell sword. Mesmer is... I mean, I'm going quite technically speaking, is caster, has sword. So you got that too. But yeah, like, I think Weaver's pretty good because it's also got a lot of that bruisery kind of stuff in there as well. So yeah, spell sword. It's the beta login screen. It's not a beta login screen. It's a fan-made mock-up inspired by the beta login screen. It was not even made by me. What you're looking at is it was made by a legendary man named Welk. Kyra says, I complain about this. What is this nonsense early stream? I guess that's in reaction to the title. I think we'll have a lot of comments on that today, but you were first, Kyra, so congratulations. Yeah, custom graphic. People need excuses to complain. Of course they do. It's the internet. Of course it is. I love your videos, though. I haven't got into Guild Wars 2 recently. That's a shame. You got burnt out quite quickly off POF because there wasn't much renewable endgame stuff. Hey WP, I hope you're doing well. Thanks very much. I hope you're doing well as well. I am doing well. Deadly Donut said, hey, it's WP. I love your YouTube videos. A huge help to catch on the story. I'm glad, man. I hope you feel integrated and good. TG Kyojin says, you've inspired me, WP. I'm going to make tea as well. Oh, and I read that earlier in chat. I hope you came back with your tea, man. Is this going to be EU or NA today? Do you guys want a straw poll? Or out of the hat? Well, no, we'll wait a little bit because I don't know. No one's going to be here yet. So we'll just wait for more people who might want to play with us. We're going to be doing more Halloween, and we're actually going to rocket through it as well. And hopefully it will be entertaining enough. Blood Raven says, I've not actually played Guild Wars 2 for 2 weeks now. Can we have Living World Season 3? You've not played for a fortnight? I've played very little this last week. But to me, it's not really about the game or a lack of things to do. It's other stuff has taken my attention. That's more of the main problem. Like Stranger Things, which I spent a lot yesterday playing and stuff. Which I do feel quite bad about, actually. But hey, that's life. Sorry, I'm fiddling about here. Smitsky says, damn it, WP, you are so early. I am indeed. It's good to see you made it, though, Smitsky. It's good to see you. All right, let's get in game. And let me make sure this is okay. Yeah, so some people might be wondering why I'm doing this so early today. Let's see, go over there. The reason I'm doing it quite early today, it would probably help to just get a glass of water, wouldn't it? Is, I don't know, I just got a lot of energy. I want to get Halloween stuff done now, and there's some other projects and things I'm thinking about. Which I want to work on sort of ASAP. But having the stream in the middle of it all, I think, would be a bit lame. So I'm doing the stream now, which is weird. As you guys know, streams actually drain me of energy pretty heavily. But I'm hoping that because I got so much right now, it will carry over and we'll be good. Still Crab says, any upcoming games I'm interested in? You're feeling the hype for Far Cry 5 and Monster Hunter World at the moment. Yeah, Monster Hunter has been a franchise I've been really interested in for a long time. It seems like my kind of grindy sort of... there's a lot that I mean, the thing is, though, there's lots of different types of Monster Hunter game, right? I know that they changed the gameplay quite a lot through a couple of installments. What was it? When they went to... Were they always on handheld? Or they went to handheld or something like that? I don't know. You're talking to the wrong dude. If you want to know general stuff like that. But yeah, everything I've ever seen of it looks good and up my alley. Anyway. Let's log in, I guess. Does anyone want to pick a class? Should we? Wait, no, you're not going to pick a class. I'm just going to play on Guardian. I'm going to play on Guardian today. And for what it's worth, you know, I remembered something. These streams, all of these streams, since the Legendary Collection finished, right, have had in the bottom right, Guild Wars 2 Merciless. How many of you guys can honestly say that you see and read that and comprehend it? It worries me to realize that probably a lot of people see the stream and think that this is like some kind of brand tag thing for me or whatever. Like, I'm on the Guild Wars 2 Merciless team, right? Like, but it's not that. It was actually supposed to be for a challenge series, which we haven't even been doing. People have finally stopped asking for it, which makes me sad because I want people to keep asking for it because I'm excited about it. And I've got a lot of cool ideas I want to do once Halloween settles down, and potentially after that. Oh, guys, listen to this amazing music. Oh my god. No, it's still going. No, you're going to sit there and you're going to wait. You're going to take your punishment. No, 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 no. You think it's done? It's not done. And yeah, it looks like the tears are green. Here we go. Oh, you got no idea how therapeutic that was for me. Like, in all honesty right now, guys. Oh my god, that was actually really good. Oh, do you know how many streams that annoys me, that music? Do you know how many streams, like, I have to go mess about in the options and fiddle about and this and that and the other? No, we're just going to sit there. We're going to listen to it. Yeah, Lithia says, I like that music, but yeah, and I like it too if I didn't hear it every single day for the, like, hours. Oh my god. You killed someone behind you with that music. Oh gosh. Here, we can raise them now. Right, yeah. What was that? I can't even remember what I was saying now. Can't even remember. Let's see. Let me just scroll up and see what people were saying. Do I need some tissues? Yes, please. And yeah, the green tears were kind of funny there. What's my least favorite, most boring class? I don't know. Listen, I know that we as RPG players like to say, oh, this class does this class does this. But the more Guild Wars I play, the more elite specializations they add, the less that's a relevant thing to ask me. Like, honestly,
you could ask me build-wise. You could ask me what's the most boring build to play, all right? And then I think I can give you some answers, like Hammerguard, right? Not that I've even played much of it, but you know, I can do that. What are the more boring play styles? I personally, I first played a ton of in Guild Wars 2, sorry. I played a ton of Dagger. My first character, I did all of open world, all of the story, everything, Dagger. Then I went and had a huge PvP stint where I played tons of Dagger. This was before I really started to do better in PvP and start bursting people with Scepter and stuff. I played loads of Dagger. And I'd sort of convinced myself it was because it was interesting and it wasn't rotation based and it was this, that, and the other thing. But PvE, Dagger playstyles, I would actually say are extremely boring to me. And it's not that they're objectively boring, but it's that, you know, I'm so... In those formative moments of Guild Wars 2 for me, where we remember and retain so much, I just ended up getting all this negative stuff associated with DD Ellie. And so just like, oh, Dagger 3 into... sorry, no. So Air 4 into Air 5, into Fire Attunement, into Fire 3, into Fire 5, into Fire 4, into Earth 4, into Earth 5. Like, this just bullshit is just like, oh... And I know you don't have to do that. And I know actually in PvP a lot of that was silly. And there were some interesting plays you'd make where you could fake someone out by riding the lightning in, but not immediately updrafting, or landing an updraft, but not immediately using the Fire 3 and all this stuff as people started learning to counter the spec and so on. And there were things to it, definitely. And I actually loved the old kind of power thing that you used to see some of the more successful groups did, where they'd like aura share fury and swiftness to a warrior and Condi cleanse the warrior who once upon a time were really shit at their own cleanse, and that was by design and stuff. So you'd run around like together. You know, all of that stuff's cool. But DD is just, it's one of those things that to me I think of as just incredibly mind-numbingly boring, just because of the way I played it and how much I played it across all game types I'm talking here. I say all game types, World versus World. I don't really have any many big memories of using DD in. Alright, Maguma Vista Viewer. So, this is just regular Maguma. I guess one of the best vistas to get in regular Maguma is... Is there one there, maybe? Whatever. I like this area, so we're going to go over here. So, yeah, boring class. Hopefully you got a nice answer there. I'm going to scroll back down. WP was really just using this time to get water. I did drink water, yes. I'm still a bit phlegmy, though. Don't know what that is. Scrolling. People listen to music. What are the top PvE builds? It depends what you mean by PvE. What do? Do you raid? I kind of get, as time goes on, I get more and more annoyed with people. Like I had a conversation in Spud Chat about this a few days ago. I get annoyed with this idea that the only PvE builds worth talking about are the raiding ones, and I get where that comes from, because raids are the only ones that pressure you at all to actually need a specific build, so why talk about anything else? But I think it is important to remember for most players, and certainly at least from my perspective of the game now, I raid for 2 to 3 hours a week. Sometimes less than that. 2 to 3 hours of my game time is raiding. The rest of it are on other builds that are appropriate for other things. And so, you know, when people say the game's horrendously broken because only Condi works, blah blah blah. Like, if you actually take the perspective of playtime versus playtime build wise, other builds I do think matter. So when you say PvE, what do you mean? Anyway, build discussion, like I say, is boring. Do you guys see this come up every week, every stream, every minute, every moment of every stream? Let's talk about builds. Let's talk about builds. Let's talk about builds. Rat assume lowest level south WP. Yeah, but this area is so pretty, man. Look how cool this place is. This is honestly one of my favorite places. I also have some fun memories of like this event. Remember us dying on the NG during this event? He turns into the golem, doesn't he? I think, anyway. Oh, B-Boy, let's not. But listen, guys, you should all bow on your knees to B-Boy, who wants to do a giveaway early for you all. But let's not, B-Boy. There's no point. Let's wait for more people to get here. Well, there is a point. It'd be nice for people, but we're not going to be nice. We'll wait for more people. Which could take ages, because it's a completely unadvertised, unprompted early stream, so... But yeah, we will do the Strange Rock and stuff, hopefully. As long as B-Boy verifies that with me, we can do the Strange Rock giveaway today. What balance? Are builds designed for purpose or versatility? These two aren't necessarily the same thing, despite versatility being a possible purpose. That seems like quite an abstract question there. Yeah, it'll be like a keyword giveaway, hopefully anyway. I like those because B-Boy gets me subs through those, which is always nice. Why can you not see chat? What do you mean? On the website? In-game? Wow, people are talking about me in map chat right now. This is weird. I do streams that are much bigger than this, and because I'm so, like, inattentive to chat and stuff, nobody ever cares. But this is weird. I found you. WP is on. Winter Potatoes. Where? What is this, guys? We're over here. You can come to my tag if you like. If you guys want to play, you can join on the squad if you like. Oh, sorted. You just had to refresh the stream. Okay. I triggered the event, but it's not doing anything. So I wanted to really burst that Guardian, that Golem down on a Guardian, because Guardians are really fun to do stuff like that on in the open world. Anyway, there's no point tagging with me here, guys, because like this is going to be completely nonsense. I'm going to do Halloween stuff. I'm just getting regular stuff as well. So we got to finish Keswick's Hills event. I so rarely do that. Or Swashbuckler's Cove. Swashbuckler's Cove isn't getting down. No, let's do Keswick's Hills events. Let's do Keswick's Hills. I've talked about this on the stream before. Okay. Keswick's Hills to me... Oh, and this will be interesting because I can mount now. Keswick's Hills to me is very special because for years, before events were... dailies were refined to what they are now, it always used to be daily events game-wide. And the question was, well, where do you go to get those? And my answer was always Keswick's Hills. So I used to spend hours and hours and hours. I've got so many, it's different days worth of memories stacked together of going to Keswick's Hills, listening to various podcasts, watching various TV shows, hanging out with various people in Ventrilo, Discord, or TeamSpeak servers. I have a lot of memories, well, not Discord for back then. I have a lot of memories of going to Keswick's to do my special little route thing that would nail me 5 events super fast. And so whenever I see Keswick's Hills events, I like to go back and relive those glory days, which is what I'm going to go do now, because it was so good. Ventrilo in 2K13. Yeah, I used Vent in 2013. Definitely, I was still a part of Vent communities in 2013. That was right at the end, I think, of me using Vent. And me stopping that was more to do with a sort of stepping away from the community I was in. But I think that if that hadn't happened, I probably would still have used it. I mean, they don't use it anymore either. I don't know when that transition really happened. It's just pissing money into a pot, really, isn't it, when Discord exists? You don't have to pay for that, right? What was the lore behind the old Keswick's Hills loading screen art, the one with the 2 statues? They never really gave any. As far as I remember, they never really gave any. It was just concept art that they decided was appropriate for that map. It's funny, though, because Keswick's Hills has a lot of amazing landmarks. It's one of my favourite maps in all of Guild Wars 2 because of its high quantity of landmarks. It's got the Wizard's Tower, it's got the Tengu Wall, it's got the Tower of Nightmares. I've always been interested in this little area and the Draethor stuff and the Draethor meta event. In fact, Draethor's up. Should we go kill him? You know, it's got a lot of landmarks. And then the loading screen hints at another giant landmark that I would consider Garenhof as a separate one as well. Another giant landmark that doesn't even appear. So, you know, it's kind of funny to see this stuff. I'm not going to use DPS meter in the open world and stuff at the moment because I don't even have it installed because we're using this bad boy. So, in fact, let's go Jackal since we're uphill there. NA or EU? We're on NA right now. We're on NA, but that's not final. It's just, you know, early times on the streams here today. Hi, WP. I am the Toast Chars in the squad at the moment. Okay. Toast? Oh, Toasteria. Well, it's nice to see you, Magical Toast. You can use both together. Both what's together, sorry? B-Boy, stop with the, like, aggressive ... to people in chat. It comes across as, like, so, like, passive-aggressive. Now, I know that I'm passive-aggressive quite often on the stream, but it's kind of mean to people. Don't be mean. I remember in 2012, a friend of mine was 100% convinced that we would get Tengu as a playable race and we'd go to Cantha next. That guy would believe every rumor. Fun times. It sounds like you're being mean to him, like, oh, what an idiot for believing that. But, you know, I'll stand with him. You can call me an idiot too and say, wow, could you have ever believed that? But I really think there were trajectories for this game where it could have gone that way. If they hadn't risked it all with the Living World Season 1 format, if they hadn't been convinced that China was going to be smart, if they hadn't done a shitty job on the new player experience, if those things never happened, They easily could have found themselves rolling into an expansion a lot earlier. And that expansion, they might have decided to go with a new race for the crews of the time. I really think that there was all the potential for that to have happened. It just didn't because other things ended up being prioritized instead. Yeah, you can use all the stuff together. I just don't... Oh, the ... was to me. Wow, extra naughties for you then. Yes, you can use them together, but as I've explained, I don't have it installed. I haven't done the chain loading, which should be fairly evident. All right, here we go. So here's the first thing. So event number 1 is a sneaky little event that you can proc... Actually, this isn't even event number 1. There's an optional one you can do as well, but let's not complicate things. So we're going to come into this Griffin Cave, and we're going to break all these carrion sculptures, right? And once we break the last one... It's over there. We're going to spawn a veteran Etin, who's super squishy. So we're going to kill him. Now, that's event 1. Now, there's another one in a cave with a giant that you can do too, but I'm not going to do that. That one we just did is really reliable, nearly always is there, because most people don't know about breaking the carvings. So, like, it's not transparent that it's available. Most events in this game you can see from a long way away, and people will zerg over and they'll kill the easy boss. But that one is usually, you know, it's easy to miss because you actually have to trigger it and you have to be in the mindset of pressing F on things. In the area, which most Guild Wars players are, but you get what I mean. Now, event number 2/3 is often right here with the little girl, Kari, who nobody used to escort. Unfortunately, she's not around. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But we're going to go this way. And in the middle of the Kari event, or if it doesn't spawn, we're going to go left into this cave down here. Now, this cave has a single POI, but aside from that, isn't really ever visited for map completion and things. Now, if you kill all the shit in this cave, it just like that Etin event, there's a sneaky thing that can spawn. So if you kill all the stuff, it can spawn a champion. Now, there's already a minion monster there, a rich iron node, so he might have already dealt with the champion, unfortunately. Oh, no, maybe it's this suspicious mound over here. Hold on. No, that's just a part of the heart. Damn, man. People have cleared this out. My route is being undermined here. That's a shame. Damn, you gave away my secret event, says DJ Gaidan. I'm sorry, DJ Gaidan. But yeah, we could already be on 4 right now. Let's just be clear. We could already be on 4 events. We only need 2. I guess because it's Keswick's Hills event completer, not game-wide event completer, this makes it a bit harder. But never fear, we can continue going along and look at all this progress we're making on this cheeky chappy little heart. Like, I loathe that the apparently correct opinion to have about hearts is that what we just did a second ago is the right way that hearts should be designed. And the Path of Fire ones. So here's a 5th potential event. It's right here. It's a fissure. This one is really squishy and gets broadcast massively across the map. So that's rarely up anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. Now we're going to go over here. Yeah, I loathe that the Path of Fire ones are supposedly bad because they don't instantly complete like that. Like, ugh, what is this mindset? It's getting worse. I thought that it would hopefully start getting better, but it's getting worse. People are getting more and more and more impatient to get their rewards, and it's insane. Wow. So because it's Halloween, this guy can spawn, and this counts as an event. That's really funny. I mean, I'm down. All right. Well, then that's our daily for this. Well, that thing of daily done, I think. Oh, no, we need 4 events. So where did we get 2? I thought we needed... Oh, look. I'm done sounding like an idiot and looking like... What's the stream about right now? I'm getting my regular daily, and then I'm going to get my Halloween daily, and then we're going to continue the Halloween story stuff, and then we're going to do more Halloween fun stuff, and I want to be done with Halloween by the end of the stream, basically. Or largely. No, not the big goals, but, the first tour sort of thing. Yeah, someone just made a point. I think it's Path of Fire has 1 or 2 hearts that are tedious and sour people to the notion of them. I think that's fair. It's also unfair for me to ignore the fact that the POF ones want you to do them repeatably, and this one doesn't, and so on. All right, so then there's another event that can spawn here. There's 2 events. There's an event chain that can spawn here, where you have to destroy the walls, but you see that these walls have already been knocked down. That means it's already done. Once you destroy the walls, what will happen is a veteran will spawn immediately after if you stand around for long enough, and you can do that. So that's another event, which unfortunately has been cleared. Now there's another event that can spawn here in this cave where there's a barricade, and this unfortunately has already been cleared. Jesus, people have just done it all, basically. And then finally, there's an escort that can spawn down here near this fort. So, like, just doing this little route, basically, this route here, from this waypoint, because you start at this waypoint, grab the cave, just doing this, there's about, like, 10 events you can find that potentially can roll. There, the fissure is up. Do you see that over there? That ball up in the sky? That means that the fissure event is up, and it's really easy to see, but it's also extremely squishy. So my fear is that these people on the stream and in the squad are going to get there first and kill it instantly. There you go. It's already dead, see? That needs scaling to be improved, basically. The escort event usually starts here, and he's not stood there. So it might be in progress. This is awful, guys. This is truly awful. Let's go this way. And now I'm lost because I don't often do events elsewhere. I know that there's like the Alchemist and that there's a worm that you can kill up at the Tower of Nightmares. And I know there's the Draethor event today. Ah, that was what the other one. The first event we did was Draethor. I recall now. Does this game have much population? Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. A huge population. Here's the... so this is what I always think of as the yo-yo, right? This is what Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns stopped doing. This is the escort resetting. And it's not the reset itself is not an event. It's not content, even though the devs had to put effort into putting it in. Later on, they just like despawn the NPCs and respawn them where they want them to be and stuff. But yeah, so he's going to run through there, and then later, I guess he'll reappear. But yeah, they always tried in core. They always tried to have like immersive exits because it was all about the dynamic events in core. That was the game changer, the real game changer. A lot of the other supposed game changers were just things that Guild Wars 1 had already identified and were executing very well, if not better. Like the level 20 cap and no loot tagging and stuff like that. I know people have been telling you loads, but I missed the reason you don't use hotkeys for mounts. Is there something specific? Are you actually trolling me? Is this an actual troll right now? A fairly successful troll? No, there was no specific reason, and I don't know why you or anyone else ever cared. So then, it for like a couple of days, on a couple of streams, became, oh yeah, I guess I won't do it, just to see how many people comment on it. That's the whole story. Christ. Why do people think there's a story there? It's a hotkey. There's no story. Do you think the Path of Fire lacks a certain atmosphere that provides the feeling of a warm climate? When I play Nightfall in comparison, it feels as if it's become a lot cooler. And maybe it's because of the many green and purple hues that new landmarks have, but I cannot get this is a warm, hot face feeling as much as I did with Nightfall. Interesting, man. Yeah, I have very... I know kind of what you mean. Like, if I think of areas of Khorne, very red, right? Very, I don't know. What is that? I sort of know what you mean. I do sort of know what you mean. I cannot put my... I'm not even going to try, really. I cannot put my finger on what caused that. Here we go. We'll fight the Blood Witch, I guess. There's lots of people waiting here. She's not that bad, is she? I don't think she's that bad. It's a style change that impacted that feel? How do you mean? What? Can anyone do better to articulate this? Because I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm going to give everybody quickness underwater. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, and now we need some healsies. I'm terrible at Guardian, just for what it's worth. And putting me underwater in a Guardian is only going to really demonstrate that. I don't even know which one's my melee weapon and which one's my range. This one looks melee. It's okay, we can use our Sword of Justice. Wasn't the land being ravaged in Abaddon in Nightfall? As the campaign commenced, yes, you did see that. But it's not true that it was like that the whole time. Istan had very little signs of Nightfall breaching. Khorne had very few signs. Vavi, for the most part, had very few signs. Even to when it came to the campaign missions and the effects of some stuff, like Nightfall started doing some really interesting things that Guild Wars 2 will never be able to do. You know, Guild Wars 2, this discussion of, oh, should we have a cleansed ore? Should they rebuild the Orion maps and have them cleansed? And you know that there's this really complicated layered issue in terms of development resources, but also player population splitting and all this kind of stuff. You know those discussions? It might amaze you then to realize that years before, in Nightfall in 2007, based on the Guild Wars 1 setup of things and architecture and stuff, they had that solved, and Nightfall did that. The Garden of Saborin was a regular map in the regular world with a mission in the regular world. And then there was a subsequent mission as well where the place became Nightfallen and corrupted and by Abaddon. And so we're talking about sort of the reverse of Ore thing. And it became fucked up and messed up. And once that story was completed, that story step was completed, you couldn't visit the original garden anymore. It became the corrupt, messed up one until the very end of the game. You know, they could do that. And, you know, they had those things solved, in my opinion. And that was really cool. It was one of the more interesting things about the game. But they don't do it anymore. They can't do it anymore. Okay, and, you know, this is not to say, oh, ArenaNet are bad at their jobs, blah, 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 as people always love to scream about. It's to say Guild Wars 2 is so much more complicated in its ambition to be a persistent MMO, right? And particularly the scope of the two games makes things a struggle. But, you know, that was a solved issue as well. I think something really dramatic happened to me with my Guild Wars versus Guild Wars 2 opinions when I started playing Path of Exile. What I think basically happened was I realized through PoE that Guild Wars 1's structuring, as in outposts, where it's like an MMO, everywhere else are little instances, that structuring, as much as when I was like a little 13-year-old boy first playing Guild Wars 1, I didn't like it that much, and it wasn't what I expected. And as much as I then kind of grew to become accustomed with it, I believe for a long time that structuring was bad. And it was good that Guild Wars 2 had moved away from it. It was good that Guild Wars 2 had decided it wanted to be a proper MMO and blah, blah, blah. And for years, I believed that. And for years, I could very comfortably, in my own mind, accept that it came at some cost, you know, that they changed the format. And then I think something really profound happened when I played PoE. PoE kind of taught me, no, you can have really good, really successful, fun games, good RPGs that use that format. Even well into the 2010s and beyond. There's nothing inherently flawed or broken about it. It has a lot of merits, and I think that profoundly affected my my opinion of Guild Wars 1 versus Guild Wars 2 development, and slanted me more into the Guild Wars 1 favor column, which, as you guys know, if you know anything about me, I often don't give Guild Wars 1 much credit. I often don't. But on that one, I will say, you know, I sort of missed that feel. PoE, sorry, it's a completely different game by a completely different developer, but it feels like if Diablo had a baby with Guild Wars 1. That's what it feels like. With elements from some other games that I really enjoy too. But yeah, if you imagine Diablo or, you know, that kind of style Western action RPG having some kind of like relationship that results in a child, the child is Path of Exile. And I mean, it's got a lot of its own problems, don't get me wrong, but they're not sort of relevant to this discussion. Man, you guys know why I'm here. I'm here for Orion Miner. And I'm completely failing to get it done. I could just go to a different map, but hey, any excuse to go to a new one, right? I suppose I could have done... Oh, no, I couldn't have done. Don't let me say that out loud. We need that retail before we do our bursties. There we go. Wow, 2 kingpins spawning in a row. You know, whenever I do my Siren's Landing dailies, I would always struggle finding kingpins, but now it feels like they're just all over the place. Here we go. Here's a node. I never really thought about PoE compared to Guild Wars 1, but that does make perfect sense. I'm glad that you've had that sort of epiphany there, because it really, really, really is. And it teaches you a lot about how Guild Wars 1 could have gone as well if Guild Wars 2 had never been conceived of, yeah? It teaches you a lot about where this franchise could be instead. So anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that, really. Someone give me a different topic that's not balance, please, for the love of God. I don't want to talk about balance. New challenge, do every daily as fast as possible. There are so many categories now. Yeah, Nosh, you know, I've always been really interested in that idea. Because even back at launch, when I realized that jumping puzzle chests, like open world explorable chests, were daily, when I realized that, I was like, holy crap, you could do like a ridiculous, and like world bosses. You remember the floating bonus boxes, those being daily as well when that change came through? It's like, wow, that's, and I think someone did try a stream challenge of that. In 24 hours, do every single daily. There are other tools and metrics you could go by now, like efficiency has a nice daily section, so the idea would be to paint it all green. Well, we just had a dark, wait, what? You know, there's little things you could do. Maybe only account daily things. It'd be pretty interesting. I think that's a fun challenge. Oh, you and Dor, I'm getting a bit weirded out now, man. Thank you, dude. Give Monkass or sub or unsub Swift Rage. It doesn't matter if you unsub, because every stream you're giving me another sub. In fact, more than that, double of a sub, because Twitch aren't taking half of it. Thank you, dude. That's so lovely of you. Thank you. Topic, whip as a new weapon in an expansion. I don't really have any further thoughts on that beyond all the other times I've talked about it. It could work. I don't think the existence of Lightning Whip, the Air Auto, and Dagger for an Elementalist really means that it can't. Or, if you've noticed as well, some Nightmare Court have whips as well as weapons. If ArenaNet would make a Paragon Elite spec, would it belong to Warrior or Guardian? To me, the answer's always been Warrior, but I see the arguments for Guardian. Because of like the support nature and stuff. But frankly, I think Warrior... For this reason. Now, I don't know how much you guys care about this, but to me, color theming of the professions is really important. Like, to feel like a Guardian... I know I'm playing a green one right now, and I'm subverting that. But this is only fun because... Going green like this is only fun to me because the color theming is so important. Playing Guardian, I want to be looking at a predominantly blue skill bar down there. Yeah. And I want to be looking at blue fire and blue swills and swirls on my effects and so on. Blue. Blue, fiery, blueness, okay? And that's true for all of them. And that was true in Guild Wars 1 as well, where they lent a lot more heavily on the skill icons for their art, because most animations didn't have a unique animation anyway, right? So that's really important to me. And I think that if you're going to do a Paragon Elite spec and put it on the Guardian, for this reason it doesn't work. Because... for it to work on Guardian, presumably they'd then have... You know, if I equipped a two-handed spear here on my Guardian, or even a one-handed one and put a shield in the offhand, presumably the new skills are going to be blue as well, aren't they? But then that doesn't feel like a Paragon. So, okay, let's make them look like the Paragon skills, the golden kind of skills from the first game. All right, but now it's like 3 golden-looking skills and 3 golden abilities up here, or whatever they did with the F abilities, and then blue everywhere else, and then I weapon swap, and I'm supposedly a Paragon, but I'm still looking at pure blue here. It doesn't work to me, and I know this may sound really arbitrary, but to me, that means something. It does mean something. And so, who does it best fit on? For me, Warrior. And that's one of the biggest arguments, right? Now, there's other arguments that are probably a lot stronger, such as the martial theming of the two professions, the fact that, well, I don't know, which one deserves a sort of a ranged slot more with the thrown spears? Both Guardian and Warrior could potentially get something that's 1500 range. Would a spear chucker being 1500 range work from, like... I don't know, there's a lot of different levels you can tackle this from. But one of the very, you know, the default stance to me, the baseline thing is kind of that. So, no, see, Party Hat GLaDOS says that Warrior has no solid, good, power ranged weapon at the moment. I think that's, like, an obscene thing to say. That's, like, so gross to say and, like, completely... fails to understand how Guild Wars could work. And I'm sorry if you're offended by me saying that. It does have a solid power range weapon. It has the rifle. Now, if particular balance doesn't favor the rifle right now, if particular content streams don't favor the rifle right now, then that's a problem that you fix by changing the rifle and fixing the rifle. It's not a problem you fix by adding a spear and making the spear good and letting the rifle, you know, linger in the background forevermore. It has a solid power weapon. It's the rifle. And then longbow's kind of an interesting thing to discuss as well, and there's one supposed to be Condi, one power, you get what I mean. So yeah, and then Guardian's got Scepter, it's got the Dragon Hunter specialization for ranged already, and I think that's actually a really solid thing. Whether we as players believe it or not, the developers have always dodge. Oh god, I feel so good right now. Look at all the people that died to that, and I fucking... Oh, this is from all that Arapi 3. Killing giants, I don't have to kill 2 for no reason. If you look at Dragon Hunter, the devs always have consistently said Dragon Hunter is the range damage build. If you want to excel at range, you equip Dragon Hunter. And I know it's got traps, and I know specific rotations and things don't always utilize the range and so on. But that's what they say. And if that's how they view it, then it would be a bit weird to add a ranged spear chucker to the Guardian. And then there's another question. Well, why not give the Guardian a spear? Call it the Paragon, but the spear is melee. But then the question is, like, is that a Paragon? And I don't know whether the answer is yes to that. So there's a lot of stuff. There's another question as well, which is, do we need to bring back Guild Wars 1 professions wholesale? If you look at the Gen 1, Gen 2, and even the core Guild Wars 2 classes, all the Guild Wars 1 profession elements, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. There's dervish skills mixed throughout all, you know, Reaper's got a dervish skill, or essentially, you know, it actually has a Guild Wars 1 dervish tooltip on Bitter Chill when that procs on Reaper. You know, the namesakes for dervish stuff appears everywhere. It's kind of a funny, weird thing where it's like, okay, maybe they don't care about bringing them back wholesale. Now, my counter to that would be, I actually think the one last place that genuinely can wholesale bring back, in the form of an elite specialization, a Guild Wars 1 profession is Paragon. Other people will continue arguing for Rit, but I think Paragon is certainly. Other people, I think the arguments for Assassin and I think the arguments for Dervish are much weaker. Dervish because of its explicit ties to gods and godliness, and if the Path of Fire story doesn't convince you beyond the core world building, I don't know what will. That just doesn't work. And for Assassin, I don't know, it feels too thiefy, really, mechanically, playstyle wise. You're on such an early stream, I've barely woken up, WP. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, good to see you. All right, here we go. So let's do our daily, Halloween daily. Pumpkin hacker. We need to carve 5 pumpkins. We need to complete... Wait, this is what we're going for, Halloween Fright. We need to defeat 40 Halloween minions. We need to defeat one of the bosses in the labyrinth. We need to open some trick-or-treat bags. We need to finish a game of Inquisition. Do you know how I want to do this then? I'm going to do a game of Inquisition because I've not played that yet this year. And then what I'm going to do is go to the labyrinth with you guys in squad. So let's play a game of Inquisition, which I haven't played for Christ's sake, not even just this year. I don't remember playing it last year either. So I'm not going to be very good at remembering this. If you seriously think it's weird, throw me a message on Reddit and we'll talk. No, I don't think it's that weird. I don't think it's that weird. But you can throw me a message if you want to talk about something, for sure, dude. I don't mean to have worried you there. From what I've seen, they're giving the specs all unique names, but the mechanics take bits from Guild Wars 1, like mixed classes, and fuse them together into one package. Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, that would still be true, though, if we had a Paragon Elite spec. Look at me. You got me talking about balance again, guys. Sort of. Upcoming class design, there's a bit of an overlap in that Venn diagram, but it's not too huge. How do we get to the Inquisition? That's the Ascent to Madness. That's the top clock tower. That's the Labyrinth. Wait, Ascent to Madness? That's the PvE mission, right, that we've got to do. Where does the Inquisition spawn? Is it over here? Oh, we go into the labyrinth and we spawn from there, do we? Oh, I see. Why don't they have a regular gate? Okay, alright. Why have they done it that way? Feels like that's a bit weird. Alright, in we go. Already got ideas for speculation on Expect 3 E-Specs? No, not yet, but Boots and I really enjoyed Elite Speculation, and if I'm completely selfishly minded for a second, I think the thing I hated more about the leaks than anything else, from a selfish perspective, I actually think it did a lot of damage for the game. I suppose that's selfish too. I want the game to be good so that I can be good. But it was probably the killing of that series. That was really lame, because I think we hit a good format. So probably in about a year, Boots and I will kick it up again. It's too early for now, but we'll probably kick that up. Elite Speculation was fun. All right. Yeah, lots of rangers looking for their bunny thumping, definitely. I think that's a good speculation right there. I'm expecting that as much as the next person. I'm interested in the Lunatic Inquisition.
That's an interesting one. It's a skirmish with a twist. Where do your loyalties die?
I'd like to participate. That's going to kill our squad, and I do apologize, guys. What games besides Guild Wars have I been playing? How's Divinity 2 going? Divinity 2 is the main one I've been playing, and it's been going pretty well. So I started off dead here, which is really unfortunate, and I'm clipping to the ceiling. Is this normal? I don't remember the game being like this. Seems like an interesting direction for the devs to have taken things. I guess we'll just mouse over tooltips. Okay, it's not normal. Apparently we're done. Also nice, got South Park 2. No, I don't have South Park. I do want to play it though. I don't have it. Leave, then rejoin. Well, let's refamiliarize ourselves with this. We have Chop, deliver 3 hits to our foe. We have Eviscerate, leap and deal a devastating attack. No damage tooltips on these. We have Terrifying Screech, where we can fear someone. And we sound like a mower. We've got Plant Scarecrow, and then we can teleport to it. So if we choose not to teleport, this doubles the recharge time. Oh, what? So you can't blink. Oh, so you can cast it for 1,400 range away. Maybe we can use this to get out. You guys ready for some pro Wood and Potatoes strategies? All right. I've spent a long time bugging out Guild Hall maps. I know how this works. Okay, it didn't work. We're totally off the path grid. I don't think it's going to work. Someone else is up here. We have a friend. Oh, he left. Okay, so we can plant it to teleport villages. So do they just get feared? Is it like a totem that fears people who stand near it? Beseech the Mad King to tell the villagers what to do. Cower, salute, ponder, dance. 70-second cooldown, 60-second cooldown, 40-second cooldown, 30-second cooldown, 50-second cooldown. Okay. So I could fear someone into a scarecrow, then teleport next to them and eviscerate them. Whoa, the combos. Oh man, this is so cool. You guys can't see it because of the overlay, and I don't know whether I can... Yeah, I can't show it to you. This sucks. I'll give you the minimap. But it's got the PvP X killed X with Y skilled. Sorry, X killed Y with the Z skill. And because the teams are white and orange team, it's really cool to see. It's funny to notice moments like this where you realize they've got the tech to... there's a spud down there. Where you realize they've got the tech to have different colors other than just red and blue, but they've not utilized it really in actual proper PvP environs. I kind of want to do a PvP cast because of this new thing. When's the tournament going on? When's the next tournament? Live matches? No, we can't go to it. There's a bug here. If you play as both the villagers and hunter in one round, you get 2 counts for the repeatable achievement, else only 1. So what's the idea? You deliberately kill yourself. This is basically you spawn as a villager and when you die you become a hunter, right? That's the idea. Alright, there we go. The round is over. The more that you guys come, the better, by the way. We've already got daily. So we could leave now, but I want an actual game. The more spuds, the better. This is the kind of thing that's fun to play with friends and is a reason why I want the... I mean, why this isn't rolled into activities. Do you know what I should do? I should do Wood and Potatoes' big list of core, Tyria. Oh, no, I can't do that because one of them ends up... I have too much to say, basically, on one of them. But smaller things that I would love to see them do. Alright, here we go. So, our first skill is Hide in Shadows. Become invisible as long as we remain in place. So I'm going to get stream sniped, aren't I? There's a bad guy coming. Or is he a good guy? Is he a good guy? I think he's a good guy because he appears on... Oh, right. Yeah, we get weapons, don't we? Spiderweb. Throw my web, immobilizing them. Can I build... what's the word? Ammunition stacks? I guess not. This is like a precursor version of South Sun Survival. Oh, shit. What is that? Whoa, what is this skill effect? That looks so cool. What does it do? What? This should be used elsewhere. Why doesn't this appear in dungeons and stuff? What is this? I mean, obviously the Scarecrow face on it, but the tech that they've got of it warping out of the wall like that. How did they do that? Oh, it tells you their location. Oh, so it's pinging on the map. Pointing out that I'm here. Okay. To my enemies. So, why would I want to bone crack someone for a 3-second stun in melee when I could have a 3-second emote at 900 range? Do they have Condi Cleanse but not stun breaks? Why would I ever want to do one of these? I'm guessing this will be cripple / chill in a field. No, it's just blind. God. Can we pile all this stuff up or do they despawn? Can we make like a stockpile? The bone is OP. It's way more reliable. Is it really? The rest will probably miss. The bone crack deals a gazillion damage. The Amoeb does none. Oh, see, look, you guys don't remember. This is core Guild Wars 2 stuff right here. This is the world before tooltips became a priority. All right, I'll go with a bone then. Sure. There's like a hidden Easter egg here, isn't there, where we can light all of the torches and then spawn a thing? I love this, all this original Halloween stuff they put in. They did so much on this festival. Collect black goo for me and I'll support your struggle against the lunatic court. Okay. Here's some black goo. He gave me Eureka and 5 points. But how did that help me? Oh, we need lots. It's an event. We need lots of black goo. Okay. Oh, there's torches on the ground as well. I love this kind of game type, man. I'm quite happy Battle Royale is becoming a bigger and bigger and bigger thing. I like Last Man Standing. I like Elimination. This would probably actually work really well if they did like a shrinking map mechanic. If you think about it. Forcing everyone into the center. Food. Oh, food. Does this heal me? Consume the ration to restore my health. Alright, well, I'll keep the bone. But the thing is, if they can all fear, why, how successful is this bone crack really going to be? I'm going to get feared away. They're going to eviscerate me. Unless I can interrupt the eviscerate mid-swing or something. We need a lot more black goo. Someone's on 110 points. I forget that we're weirdly, like, competing. I don't know how well that works. Baddies. Shh. Shh. Oh, no, I think they see us. Are we supposed to be scared of them or pretty chill about them? Oh, it's Ewan. Sup, bro? Oh, he wants stuff as well. He wants webs, and I think I just saw one on the ground. Oh, no, it was food, and that guy ate it. Oh, this area here, I remember. When I used to play this, like, ages back, I used to hide in this area. This was, like, the area to hide. Did I come up this, maybe? You could get onto, like, these walls, though. This was, like, the thing that was done. There was totally a way onto that wall, I'm telling you now. Oh, we just got a ton of points for surviving. God, did you just guys hear that ghastly wail, that screech? Oh, look, there's a bad guy. Let's go kill him. He's on his own. If I know anything about zombie game types, it's when you have force of arms, you can overrun them. We're gonna stand together. He's running. Yeah, we got up on the ropes. Get away from here, you spooky ghost. It works really well if you group with other villagers to kill the court. Oh, there's one. Yeah! Oh my god, it did do a lot of damage, but it got consumed. Save me, Jeebus! Yeah! Oh, I set him on fire. Yes! Oh, someone else got the credit for the kill. We got points, though. I'm lowest. How do I tag this guy? I need a new bone. Give me that bone. Yeah, you can have the... No! Oh, I missed. I missed. Give me a bone. Yeah! Oh, we crit him. Come on, someone finish him off. Finish him off! He's on fire. Yeah! Good job. All right, the bones are pretty crazy then. We need more items. Oh, look, the Mad King's Feast. Here's a bone. Oh, you press F on that and it's like the costume brawl, right? Oh, God. Okay, my friend just got ganked there. All right, bring it on, ladies. Bring it on. All right, here we go. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That was one hell of a long fear. Partake. Oh, no, it's just a hill. All right, we're okay. We're okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Run! Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, I'm being told to dance? What? Oh, what did he tell me to do? He said cower. I need to cower. 5. Commando Bade. Stealth. Oh, come on. I thought it would be like a table where I'd throw loads of food at them and kill them. We did okay, though. Well, there you go. I'm an MMO player, so I don't care about my own fun. I only care about rewards. So I'm out. Let's go do something else now. What did I say I wanted to do? Labyrinth fighting, was it? Or was it something else? I guess labyrinth fighting. So I guess join on me, friends, and we will charge around this map killing stuff. I guess we got to kill one boss, open some trick-or-treat bags, kill some random mobs. Yggdrasil said we won WP. Did we win? But I got killed. I guess we won anyway. Well, I don't know. Go to the middle and grab a hammer. Hit one of the red alarms to spawn boulders. Then throw the boulder at a hanging pumpkin to spawn a pumpkin. Smash a pumpkin for one of the stones in front of the entrance to go to the middle to get a jack-o'-lantern. Give the lantern to King Thorn for a rifle. Wow, marinated quaggin. I got to go back in there and do that. That sounds so cool, dude. All right, the squad filled a little bit already, so let's just go in. Sorry, Loke Zakodo, that I ran away and you died. I apologize. It's a shame I don't get, like, damage reduction while stealthed. Because they're not going to second guess if you just disappeared on the spot, unless they're, like, really idiotic. After a couple of games, they'll know that you just stood there in a free kill. Or there should be, like, some kind of mechanic where if you manage to stealth and stay still for, like, 3 seconds, it teleports you to a random nearby location without breaking the stealth, so that they're not entirely sure where you were when you... A bit like... Think about why the downstate 2 on Mesmer works at all. It's because of the random blink in a certain direction. And even that's too short range, really. It can be baited and stuff. So, but you get what I mean? Something like that might be cool. Unless you use another player as a diversion and stealth when they aren't looking like I did. Wow, you jammy dodger. You jammy dodger. Thanks, Nick Netcrypt Smasher. Yeah, an early WP stream. It's just what I need after an exhausting weekend. Thanks, man. Welcome, welcome. And Cinnamere, earlier, you just got your 12th month. I don't know if you're here, but congrats. You just got your gold, not your gold potato. Yeah, your gold potato. No, whatever. You got one of the really good potatoes. Congrats, man. That's a retarded idea for this activity, WP. All right, do you want to substantiate what you're talking about or just shit talk? Because, well, from what and obviously I'm not going to have great ideas. I only played that one round. But what it looked like there is, if you catch anybody using stealth, then they'll just cleave you down. Every man for themselves. Yeah, I like the idea that it's like, you don't have to be faster than the tiger. You only have to be faster than your friends. That kind of thing. 12-month hype, Maestro. Nice, dudes. Thank you so much. Oh, and you're tier 2 as well. Thank you so much, man. That is so cool. Thank you. Let's see. I think I got some messages. Yeah, all right, B-boy, let's do it. All right, guys, we're going to do a giveaway. Are you guys ready? You guys excited? We're going to give away a Timekeeper Greatsword skin. Now, this thing's worth 70 gold. Do you remember the Timekeeper skin from yesterday? They look really good. For people that don't know, Timekeeper stuff looks great, all right? So just trust me on this. You probably want it. Even if you don't want it to use it, you can want to sell it. It's 70 gold, guys, for free that you can be given here. So if you want to participate, we're going to do a keyword giveaway where all you have to do is type a word into Twitch chat, and that will put you in on the running. That's all you got to do. You just type the one word and then go back about your day, and you might win. Okay, and we'll be doing the giveaway very soon. Crap, if I had Litany up there, I might have sustained. It's okay, because Guardian's ridiculously OP with all the fields it drops and Signet of Agony. So, So yeah, we're going to I'm just waiting for the keyword basically. And if you're a subscriber of mine, you will get 10 times luck. So you get badges and you get emotes and you get all that fun stuff. You make me a happy man, but also you get 10 times luck. Rip. I don't like playing the labyrinth on these builds. I need to run something more face roll. Oh, he is substantiating. Hold on, let's see. First, you can move within the circle of the camouflage so you actually can escape some cleave. Second, you were told about LOS already. Someone talked about LOS? I'm not going to apologize for missing a single message. Third, catching a villager as a lunatic is already a task as it is. Giving them a port makes it pretty much impossible. Well, that's fair then. But what's the LOS argument with regard to stealth? And yeah, okay, so you can move around in the circle. That's pretty cool. I think those are all valid reasons that the little TP thing doesn't need to be done. WP reveals the hidden words, starts screaming, eventually reaching an octave the equipment cannot pick up, but the sudden silence it brings is just as dreadful. Wait, what? Did you give away the Timekeeper sword skin I donated yet? If it's in the, I'm the worst. There's a waypoint right there. I don't actually have it unlocked. In the, if it's still in the Spud Bank, then it hasn't been given away yet. But if it's not in the Spud Bank, it has. I don't remember giving away a regular Timekeeper sword. Oh, is it a copy paste? Is it a copy pasta? Because Marinated Kraken just typed it as well. This is pathetic. I'm going to play it. Well, I'm not going to play it on another thing because I want to get out of the labyrinth as soon as possible. We managed to break his break bar at least. Oh my god, that preemptive friggin' thing was so good. I'm just going to stay at range in a minute and use the scepter, which is like a lot lower damage, but it's better than me being on the floor constantly, I think. Or getting knocked back into this other stuff. And I can res people as well. Oh, that 5, just as that candy was coming in. That was nice. Reflects are pretty nice on him. I'll try to remember that. Didn't they have to double the health of all these bosses after break bars got added to them? No one else is really a mobbing, so we'll use the 3 for it. Stand in the AoEs? I thought the AoE killed me earlier. Candy coated absorbs his ranged attacks. Oh, so standing in the AoE gives us a buff that means that the stuff that's flying at us doesn't hurt us. It's okay because I'm a guardian and I've got OP number of blocks and stuff. See this? How I can just face tank it all anyway. It's brilliant. Oh, come on. See, I walked in the AoE there and instantly died. Oh, and again. It's all right. He's almost dead. Come on, Signet of Agony. Keep me up. Keep me up. Keep me up for the rally. Keep me up for the rally. He's broken. Get the 3 up. No! Oh, so close. If you get 9 stacks, you get Sugar Crash instead, and you need to balance them. Oh, I see. All right, well, there we go. That's another thing from Daily done. Why would you run Scepter Guard for this run? Short bow thief with bouncing auto for the win. Oh, I guess I should be on my thief. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. Did you know you can use the candy-powered matter meter above the LA Lighthouse for a fun and additional strange place? This causes some fiery rings next to the diving goggles that give personalized trick-or-treat bags. No, I didn't. We're actually going to go do that in a second. We've just got to kill some more grunts. We got 20 more minions to kill. Yeah, I need to keybind my mounts and I need to play on the most optimal thing for Immaculate Farm for the 5 minutes that I spend in the labyrinth. Otherwise, I'll be criticized by randoms on the internet. Thanks, guys. Get the chest. Oh, yeah, there's the chest as well, right? All right, the keyword apparently has been revealed, so let's see. I'm waiting for it. The keyword is lunatic. That's very Halloween-y. Good job there, B-Boyd. So, yeah, just type lunatic in chat, guys. That's all you got to do. Just type lunatic. And, you can get in on this giveaway for a Timekeeper sword. What was it? A greatsword? I can't remember. Anyway, it's worth quite a lot. So just type the word lunatic and you're all good. Let me scroll up and see any other messages. Pepsi Princess says, so we're randoms now. Essentially, unless you appear in chat very frequently. Holy cow, I thought I woke up early enough to catch you if you were going to be early. Guess I'm not nearly early enough. Yeah, this was a genuinely early one today. Yeah. Wait, is it lunatic or a specific lunatic like WP? Wow. Yeah, you have to type wooden potatoes. That's the real thing. Hello, Dingo's favor. So we don't need too many more. It's surprisingly empty, actually. I like the early ones. They're perfect to catch while you're cooking breakfast. I'm glad to hear that, man. Elron Symphy says, what's up, you hottie from Manicotti? It's early, so your lab isn't even full. Yeah, which is quite nice, actually. Jesus, last time I came this early to a stream of yours, my girlfriend rode me like a motorcycle. Jesus. WP has a great juxtaposition between his normal chill state and sudden incredulity to chat. Well, I'm just not. I'm not worried about pointing out if someone's a dick or tones themselves like a dick. Does caps lock matter? No, you don't need to caps cruise control. Wow, there's something very odd just got copy pasted there. Let's see here. So we can not have a repeat of yesterday. Can you tell everyone to look at chat when the winner is called? I can try, B-boy, yeah. I'm looking at chat quite a lot right now, just because, you know, not much going on screen while we kill this stuff. It's ending in 1 minute, apparently, guys. So listen, when the giveaway ends, you actually have to look at chat to see if you win, because otherwise, he's going to keep calling winners and none of you are going to claim your prize, yeah? Yeah, and hopefully, B-Boy, we can try to not use too much sub mode. Because I do agree with Benji there. I don't really like sub mode much. Oh, Jebro, dude. Thanks, man. What are you streaming at this hour? That's crazy. Hello to the people from Jebro. I hope you guys have been enjoying. Jebro, if you're in chat, tell me, give me stories about the new spectate thing, and if you've seen anything result from it, and how it's been, and so on. Because I missed all the stuff to do with it, and I was just talking to people about it earlier. Wow, this has been crazy. We should have done a door event ages ago, really. I remember how good these are. How do I use my mad druid skills to get a girlfriend? I don't think you really do on Druid, because when girls play video games, they have to play support classes. And so she's probably already going to be on a Druid. And she might be better than you at it. So if you can't impress her, I'm not quite sure how you can ever pull her, really. So I think you don't play Druid if you want to get a girlfriend. You play like a big DPS character. And you let her buff you. And then you impress her with crazy damage. If you get the most damage in your raid group, that will drop the panties, I promise. But you sort of don't do that on Druid. So there you go. All right, we're doing the giveaway. Drum roll. And yeah, I say that with all irony. Obviously, girls do not have to play support builds. Actually, if you are a girl and you play Guild Wars 2, I just did a video with Bootspur on the channel World of Enders. I don't know whether you guys have seen it, but it's actually the perfect build for a girl to play. Because it does no damage. It doesn't even try to attack. It just runs around reviving people and playing music. Happy music. And you can play, you know, you can play the harp. That's a pretty girly instrument. You can play the harp. You can play the flute. There's lots of stuff. So yeah, if you do know any girls that want to play, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, it will require they go into World versus World, which is a little scary. And, you know, there's PvP there, which, as we all know, the lady's a little bit too fragile to be able to handle. So do be aware of that. But generally speaking, good build. Is Minstrel required? I actually criticised the build and suggested that perhaps you could run Sentinels instead, or Nomads. Please, not the music, please. Don't make me play music, please. So yeah, the giveaway, the Kerbads one. Kerbads. Nice, Kerbads. He even said rigged himself. Congrats, dude. How else are you going to play Smash Mouth in World vs. World? I don't know what that means. All right, listen, we finished our dailies here. Let's open our trick-or-treat bags. Trick-or-treat bags, trick-or-treat bags, trick-or-treat bags, trick-or-treat bags. There. Let's open these bad boys. There we go. And that's the Halloween thing done. All right, that's the first part of the stream done, which is great. Oh, it's a shame. Jebro hosted, but I don't think he's in chat, unless I missed him in chat earlier. I wonder if he was live or not. Second time won Timekeeper. That's the second time you've won the Timekeeper thing. That is genuinely rigged then. Wow. What is this? All right, so we're going to go back to the story now, which should be pretty interesting. They're a band. Are they really? Oh, they're the band that's do Hey Now You're an All-Star. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I had the stupid, idiotic idea there that character select and back out would take me out of the thing. Okay, all right. So I do know who you're talking about. You totally forgot we set time back an hour. It feels bad being late. I really enjoyed the hour flip. What's a good remedy for the cold? Putting lots of clothes on. Stop sitting about in just your boxers with your shirt off, scratching your belly, and wiping Dorito dust out of your chest hair. Sit up straight, go have a nice hot shower, and put your clothes on, alright? This is what normal people do. This is being a functioning human in the real world. I know it's hard, but a perk is warmth, protection from the elements. Wow, way to describe me while watching WB. I love the thought of someone watching and they had their hand in a Doritos bag as I said that. Taking a good hot bath and breathing the steam. Oh, yeah. All right. So, let's take stock here. Let's see. Festivals. These are the repeatable ones, which I can generally ignore for now. They're just like infinite. The wardrobe. We need to do Mad King. Oh, yeah. Okay, so how long till Mad King says is up? Does anybody have the info there? How long till it's up? So maybe we don't have to miss it today. It's 20 minutes. Okay, cool. So 20 minutes, we can do that. Now we need to survive Mad King Thorn's tricks in the Ascent to Madness mission. So let's do Ascent to Madness, which I also haven't done for a long time. So let's go check that out. 20 minutes due to the clock rollback. Okay. Every even hour on server time. Okay. Well, I don't have the server time clock up right now, but I can put that up there. Alright, Ascent to Madness. Isn't this party? Don't we need a party for this, not a squad? Touching the door brings images of the Mad King's realm to your mind. Walking through will send you to fight the Mad King in the Mad King's realm. Open the door. Am I going to be solo when I should be in a party here? Do people want to party up? It's a bit annoying that I've... Man, I'll tell you what, I don't think I've done this since it first came out. I genuinely don't think I've done this since it first came out. And when it first came out, I spent an entire weekend grinding this. Hoping for the Black Lion skins and never got them. An entire weekend. And a good friend of mine at the time as well, he got lucky and got 2, and he actually just gave me one straight up. It was really, really decent of him. Alright, well, we'll do it in a party then. Unless it's a solo mission. It's easy, it's not hard to solo to. Well, we'll do it in a party for the stream funsies. So, I'm no longer in a squad. Thanks to everybody who came to that squad. If you want to play this with me, and you're an NA, just join my party, basically. Send me a party invite, and we can have 4 of you get in. And we'll do that. Now, if only that information about subscribing wasn't in French, I may be from Belgium, but fuck, my French is horrible. I have no idea what to do. Are you DOS playing a frog this year? Cosplaying? No, this is just my regular Guardian setup. A frog. Alright, try that again, guys. The party, as always, bugged. You sent too many messages at once. So type /join. Don't invite me. Type /join. Join the party. There we go. Are these early streams going to become a trend, or is it just an FU to the people that were upset you started early a couple of days in a row? No, not everything I'm doing is to troll the fragile, flimsy masses on the internet. I'm streaming early today because I've got a lot of energy and I want to get on with some other stuff, so I wanted to do the stream early. Plus, to be perfectly honest with you, I just had an itch to play some of the Halloween stuff. And I kind of didn't want to do it off stream, so I hit it up early. Also, it's probably exaggerated because the clocks went back a bit. Yep, I'm full now. We're just waiting for this person to join. This person's already in Ascent to Madness, so I don't know whether when we go in we'll join them. I'd rather just they come out to Lion's Arch. So, Soup, hopping along. If you come out, when we see everyone here, we'll go on in. You hope it's longer because Twitch never notifies? Yeah, it should be a little bit longer because I might skip the Monday stream. I don't know. I'm feeling a bit fragile myself at the moment. I'm getting a bit tilted by random things that just people say. So I don't know. Maybe taking the Monday off might be nice. Not that I often ever really do take a random stream day off, but we'll see. Lies. Even your subconscious is passive aggressive. All right, here we go. So let's head on in. Ascent to Madness. Enter Explorable. 100 CM stream when? I don't know about that. I don't know whether I'm really that interested in doing high-end PvE guides anymore, or I don't know. Even trying to change country still makes it French. Twitch hasn't notified you in weeks. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that would be a thing. So anyway, look, I'm not going to look at chat too much here because I really do actually want to experience this again because it's been a long time. So it's going to be quite loud, but I want you guys to explore the ambience with me. So here we go.
Greetings, Morgan. Good to have you see me again. You may adore me now. Gather round, my subjects.
Man, 5 years since I last did this.
Now, we shall play a game loved and feared by all of Tyr for countless centuries. Shoot. Prepare yourselves for Mad King Sang. For all of you sad sops who don't know the rules, hear me now! You must do only what your Mad King says, and nothing else! Consider it a lesson. Ready? If not, that's unfortunate for you. Now! Your Mad King says...
So do we actually do we cower and stuff? Or is it just killing mobs as we go here? Do we play his game while we're supposed to be fighting?
Respect before you lose your head.
Someone says Shreem says they actually removed the mechanic. You don't have to. Only one at a time needs to play, and it's random who it is. One person has to, and it's on their skill bar. Ah, I see. It's so weird, because I know I was grinding on this so hard for so long, and I don't even really have any great memories of... I'm not as nostalgic about this as I would have thought I would be.
That was interesting. For a time. You did as well as could be expected, but I'm tired of this.
Alright, so now we get to fight him, and he just phases, right? He goes to the lower platform, and then the lower platform, and then the... This is so weird. This is a really odd... I don't know, you're not getting the proper impression of it. This is such a strange experience for me to be playing again. This is really odd. He's also extremely squishy, it feels like. Yeah, I remember this so clearly, doing these little jumps. What? We don't actually have to kill these, do we, either? Like, when I say I was grinding on this for 3 days, I mean I genuinely, like, didn't sleep. I just did this permanently. Like, kept going and 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 going. Like, me and 2 other people, and then everyone else was rotating in and out. I just did not stop doing this. And it was all in the hopes of getting the Black Lion skin, Arachna, the short bow. It's weird because I'd never care about skins that much in Guild Wars anymore. Not to the extent I cared about these original Halloween ones. Or I cared about any of the Guild Wars 1 one. Oh, that was an accident. That was a misclick. And I didn't press my focus. Yeah, it's strange. And I'll tell you what that probably is. It's probably like... I just care so much less about rewards in this game because, weirdly, because gems exist. And gems can be turned into gold. And I know that that's really essentially what it comes down to. So what was the way down now? Over here, maybe? I don't want to get CC'd off or anything. What's the respawn mechanic on this? Can we glide in here? Somebody advised me to try earlier. No, you can't. I'm guessing I was being trolled. Alright. It's a descent to madness, not quite an ascent. Oh dear, B-Boy went down. Sorry, B-Boy. I was a bit rude there, not helping you out. I should have had my F1 on him the whole time during that. Man, this Guardian heal skill is just so ridiculously OP. Oh my god, I remember fighting him like this on the edge. I remember this so clearly. I'm too scared to use my leap of faith, so I'm just going to auto until he dies now. Everyone else was rezzing. Hey, Ascent to Madness. You have held back the Mad King's return for another day. And we'll grab these personalized trick-or-treat bags, and here we get another one of our boxes. And this chest here, this is what used to drop them. Oh, somebody's got an eye for fine potatoes. Oh my god. Imno64. 23 months, dude. Awesome. 9 minutes till Mad King says. Alright, let's do that then. Let's do Mad King says next. Rude. Every frog for itself. Yeah, sorry, B-Boy. The people of Twitch shall defend you. Considering you are the giveaway mod. Oh my god, a couple of others. Razu720, Elron Symphy, thank you very much. This really needs updating for the power creep. The funny thing is though, Loxels, I think they did do that. I think they did when they brought it back, however, X time ago, whenever it was. Because it went away for a long time, didn't it? They like doubled his health or something because he was just getting destroyed. But yeah, I mean, obviously that's still ridiculously weak.
Did you know the gateway to the Mad Realm goes both ways? The Mad King can enter our realm, and we can enter his.
Sounds like a great opportunity to refine my combat skills. That labyrinth seems pretty challenging.
Well, watch yourself. I wouldn't want to get stuck in there with the Mad King for an entire year.
Alright. I don't know why I've just left that up there. Right, so yeah, we'll do Mad King Says. I'll squad up for it in case lots of people want to join. So there you go. You can join on the squad. Sorry about the constant parties, squads being dropped and stuff all over the place. WP's making me want to go back to Dragon Hunter again. Why? What? Because of the frog outfit? Is there any way aside from PvP and WoW as well to get the Bounty Hunter helmet? I'm not even sure I know what that is. If that's a specific skin that comes from those places, I would guess that that's the only way. And except maybe Black Line chests and unlocks, but you'd have to check. That voice line's annoying, is it? Does it come up all the time? 1 gold is worth about $0.09. I'm very green because of a poly I have, which funnily enough is a Halloween item. I wonder what happened to the polys in the market at the moment. The Ghastly Grin and Shield and stuff didn't get horrendously devalued, did it, for the competition? Oh, the Bounty Hunter set is a rare drop from bounties. Oh, right, Path of Fire. That's why I don't recognize what you're talking about. Yeah, so it's a rare drop from bounties, apparently, so, yeah. But probably a consistent way to do it is from WoW versus World and PvP tracks. I've given you guys very little mounted gameplay today, haven't I? Very little. I don't really like mounting on Char. They just feel a bit small. I don't know. Cute almost. And I don't want to feel cute when I'm on a Char. If you're Marjorie, you're going to have to let me give you a kiss. Yeah, that one's probably more annoying to me. And it's not because of the content of what that one says, it's just constantly going.
Steel comprise this mighty installation. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to stand under it if an earthquake were to happen. On that note, let's continue. Pick up the pace, people.
I love that tour guide. Do you know who probably one of my favorite NPCs is? Just because it shows like sort of the developers anticipating salty, whiny people. Let's go have a look. Of which I'm one of them. Again, let's be clear. I'm one of them. I complain about New LA quite more than enough. Where is he? Oh, there's Ghost here now, so maybe he won't say it. I think it's this dude.
Candy corn? It's not just decorative this year. Everyone's been talking about how it keeps the Bloody Prince away.
Good. I hope the Bloody Prince never returns. I sleep easier knowing he's locked in his box.
What's with the thorns and Halloween? They need therapy.
I don't want to be cute on a green frog tune. Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it? I set up this like obscene because I don't feel.
Burn me, it's a stingray.
I think it's this guy. Maybe it's that guy. I don't know actually. There's a lot of great audio that rolls around here. In fact, I have mount skins and I've not been using those either. So while we wait, why don't we find a good dye job for these? So what's a good look for a raptor, guys? What do you think for dyeing a Halloween raptor? So I'll show you the defaults, yeah. Which is this. This is the default Halloween raptor. You think I should go green as well, just to complete the frog look? Shouldn't it be blue so I look like a frog on water? Like that? Or something? Yeah? Look at that. Beautiful. See, now I'm swimming around. See? Even better. What's pure permafrost look like on the new mount skins? Is it just like gross? Oh my god. It's actually ugly. It's genuinely horrible. And someone gave us a light aura right then and there. Wait, did they? No, what was making us glow that extra amount a second ago? Oh, this is like a commander's steed right here. I'm like a star. I'm the star of Dwayna. Roaring into battle. I'm being whispered. Oh, am I? Oh, I am. All right, guys. All right, so we're going to do another giveaway while we wait. Good timing on this as well, B-boy. We're going to give away a Strange Rock. Okay, so basically, guys, the Strange Rock, if you have episode 2 of season 3, okay, so I'll just show you that here. It's this one here. It's called Rising Flames. If you have Rising Flames, you can take this, and you win this giveaway. You can take this rock to the map for Rising Flames, and you can throw it into some volcanoes, and you can get a high max tier top ring, right? You can get an ascended ring of any stat combo you like, except the POF ones. I don't know, actually. Maybe the 3 new Path of Fire ones aren't on it. I'm not sure. But you can get a very comfortable ascended ring. So we can go for that if you like. You're going to get a strange rock, and then you throw it in the volcanoes, and it becomes Rurik's Royal Signet Ring. Yeah. Oh, it's all the Corteria ones. Is it only Corteria? I thought I got a Viper's one out of it once. Anyway, look, it's cool. It's a cool item. Or you can sell it straight up. Now, on the trading post, it's worth 60 gold. It's a very weird, special, kooky item. It kind of, in my opinion, it like unlocks content most people won't have done. It's not amazing content, but, you know, you go and you get these extra dialogue boxes, and you see these animations of you throwing it into the volcanoes, which most people don't do. So it's like an extra little thing you can do in the patch. It's very rare, basically. It's an extremely rare item that only drops from a certain thing that you can do on that map that very few people do these days. So it's quite cool. I think it's a special item, and we're going to give one of them away. We're giving a strange rock away. It's been waiting around to be given away for a long time. So yeah, we're going to do that as a giveaway right here, right now. All you have to do, guys, is type the keyword in chat. I'm waiting for B-Boy to tell me what that is. B-Boy, why don't you tell me the keyword, like, at the same time as all the other information, and then we can just roll it all out at once? Or is that too difficult to do? But yeah, so all you guys have to do is just type the word in chat, and then there you go. Yeah, okay, it does have Viper. There you go. So, and I would trust Grimjack on this. No, you don't have to do the jumping puzzle for it. You cannot join me. What do you mean you can't join me? Maybe because you're EU and we're on NA? Okay, so the keyword to get in on the giveaway, guys, all you have to do is just type Rurik. R-U-R-I-K. Rurik. That's it. All you got to do is just type his word into chat, and you'll be in on a chance to win the strange rock. So good luck with that. Also, if you are a subscriber, you get 10 times the chance to win. So Spastic Spinach, Christ, what a name, and Gregulus Maximus, you guys just sub, so you guys get 10 times the luck right there. So other people can do that as well. You can do that for free if you have Amazon Prime, by the way, like completely free. If you don't have Path of Fire, Mount Maelstrom and Sparkfly Fen. What's that? Oh, people in map chat are talking about why Joko and Mad King Thorn, why there's a daily to do with Joko's stuff. Was that all they added in the end then? I was hoping there'd be a bit more. I guess, well, we've got the new backpack, which we can try out and have a look at as well. I always miss the resub with Twitch Prime back to 1 month. Oh, I'm really sorry about that, dude. But thanks so much for thinking of it and doing it here now. Again, guys, people who have just entered this giveaway, you can get 10 times the luck for free by clicking the button near the video player that says sub. And if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. It takes like 2 seconds and you can get 10 times luck. So do consider that. Someone give me a topic to think about and to talk about, to have fun with, instead of just people typing a word in chat and people, what's some other boring stuff that I've seen a million times on Twitch now? Typing rigged in chat. I guess those are the 2 main ones that come from giveaways, right? Benji says, I realised you were on my map when I got blinded. Oh. Halloween is a masterpiece. You don't need to add anything. You can do away with the caps lock cruise control, dude. If you could live in any core map, not cities, what would it be and why?
My enemies stand before you. What do you do? Your Mad King says...
Oh, here we go. It's going. Are we still in the right place? Where is he? He says, threaten. Oh, I only just got it in time there. Only just. Everybody got nuked right at the end there. Oh my god. I hate threaten as well because I always type it badly. I always put an A instead of an E.
Display a little respect before you lose your head.
Where is he?
Your Mad King says...
Mad King says, salute. Why isn't he voice acted when he gives the command? What is this? So basically the idea, guys, is we're playing Simon Says with him. You want to look at the chat box on the top left if you want to know what's going on.
My loving subjects, did I hear you beckon
He is
me?
voice acted.
Your Mad King
Well, this bit's
says...
voice acted. Your Mad King says, and then it doesn't say anything. Where's the voice acting for the other thing? Beckon. Did I do that right? I used to get so scared doing this in Guild Wars 1. There's a couple of weird breaks in Halloween, it seems. Oh, here he is.
Am I not frightening? Do you not fear my conflagrant ferocity?
So now, he didn't say your Mad King says. So April of Kryta, Amateur of Uriton, they fucked up. So now they get hit. So that's the game. I only do it when he says Mad King says.
If a Sylvari eats a salad, is it cannibalism? That should give you something to think about. Right?
He's here.
Pawn.
We spent all week decorating our house.
Does barrier save people from this? So he says ponder, and the people who ponder take damage.
Oh, poor little subjects. Have my games worn you all out? Your Mad King says.
So there you go. Sleep.
Sleep!
And we all go to sleep. Here's what's a more fun way of doing this, probably. Turn off show all player names. And unfortunately, the squad names will still be there, but you can see everyone else's emotes a bit better now. I can't do this and drink coffee, Jesus Thorn.
Your Mad King says. Threaten!
See, I always, if you look at the chat, guys, I always want to type it like that, threatan, because I'm an idiot. Fred sure knows how to ham it up in some of his Guild Wars 2 roles, like Mad King Thorn, for sure.
All my subjects crave my attention. Perhaps I will notice you this time. Your Mad King says... Wave!
I was always so interested in this when this came out in Guild Wars 2, because for Guild Wars 1, this was like the big moment, the really important thing. And then the GW2 festival had so much stuff in it that this almost felt like a nothing, like a drop in the water compared to everything else, and not necessarily special.
I love having courtiers at my beck and
Like, this does not even remotely capture the whimsy and magic and just excitement that those original ones did way back when, with all the players dancing and I wouldn't really know how to describe it to people, or why it was so profound to people who never experienced it in the first game. Has anyone in chat got memories of this thing, but its original implementation in Lion's Arch? Because, like, mechanically speaking and objectively speaking, it wasn't very different. If anything, it was worse than what we've got in Guild Wars 2. But there was the way it was presented amongst the rest of the game and how the community took to it was just completely different.
Gather around, loyal subjects. Take a look, though. Sit.
No, don't sit. Cade Woodcutter says I was in complete awe during my first 2 Halloweens in Guild Wars 2. That's cool, dude. Getting into District 1 for Mad King in LA was the greatest. Yeah, right? I remember being in, like, District 26 for, like, the Dragon Festival or whatever on Xingji. And, you know, I don't know. It's probably nostalgia goggles.
Makes me feel tired. Your Mad King says... Sit.
Makes us sit down like a dog. I can't remember in Guild Wars 2, do we get a reward for getting all of these correct, or... So somebody just won, by the way. Please speak up. Look in chat. The winner was just announced for the Strange Rock. Yeah, and you'd have like certain guilds would reserve certain districts and stuff.
Waves of laughter shake the trees and dawn. Your king says,
Oh yeah, did you see me preempt that one? Had the slash laugh type before the first line of VO was even finished. Yeah, collecting the masks. Yeah, that was so good. I remember my mask collection too. I never had the Nightfall witch's hat and mummy mask or whatever. The first ones for the Halloween right when Nightfall came out. I missed that because I didn't have Kamadan. So I always missed that and was always sad about that. I think there's a system in place now where you can get them all anyway. Kneel before Zod, yeah. Emotes themselves are a big thing in Guild Wars 1. All the memories of people dancing in sequence of formation, forming bands and stuff. Guild Wars 2 does have some of that. Like, you'll occasionally see a post on Reddit where everyone's like as a baby quaggan dancing around a fountain or something. I like that people actually typing no there. Not only are they failing at knowing about the emote no, but they're also failing because he never said Mad King says. All right, so by the way, just a reminder, even more giveaways, guys. We're doing a lottery as well, where you can win Ectos. So if you want to participate in that, on the bottom left of the screen, you can see we've almost got 1,000. Well, not almost 1,000. We're over 500 Ectos to give away. If you guys want to win those, there's a link in chat for that as well. That's the joke, WP facepalm. Oh, yeah, because they're all just ironically doing it, right? That's the troll. I think you have a lot more faith in the average person than I do.
Time for something else.
All right, so it's done already.
Here's a little something for all my loyal subjects.
Cool, and then we get 3 key fragments. Whoa. I don't remember this. Did he just put us in the pot? Yeah, he puts us in the pot. Oh man, those guys becoming the CandyCon dudes. I'm jealous.
Yeah, she's there.
Alright. Cool. So, with that done, now we can go open the chest, and we've got all of our boxes, which is not the full collection. We've just got the light armor, but we do have it's a good start. You need a complete key to open the chest. Combine 3 to make the key, the Mad King's chest key. We get 1 Ecto, and we get 5 trick-or-treat bags. Nice. Okay, cool. Now, we got 2 boxes today. We got the coat box. And we got the hat box. Cool. Where's the pants box? Did I get that yesterday and I just didn't open it up? Must have got it yesterday. So hold on, let's go back onto my main now. I'm gonna wear the armor. We'll see what it looks like. Not on my Asura either. I'll put it on my Path of Fire character or something. So what's the range of Mad King says? I think that there's an event ring that circles the area so you can see. Hey WP, how's it going? Did you enjoy your lie-in? I had a lie-in? But yeah, it's going good. Thanks, man. Alright, this is the hell inventory. Obligatory Twitch. Have a moan about the inventory. Go ahead, guys. Here we go. This one here. Lunatic Acolyte Pants. Okay, cool. And we get a full set. So that's good. Now, I want to go on to this dude. I guess. It's as good as any others. Oh, the line for the clock's going back. I see what you mean. Yeah, okay, yeah. And in that terms, definitely. Man, this is the best time when the clocks go back and you're like, oh, I just get an extra hour to my day. Nice. No 32 slots times 10 yet? Pfft, do you want to pay for that? All right, here we go. I am working on it, though. I don't know whether I ever get that far. Might be cool. So this is the Lunatic Acolyte stuff. And we'll run our die remover over all of it. And see how the devs by default want us to be looking. And then we'll unequip Aurora as well. Pretty plain armor set. What do you guys think about armor sets added like this? What do you want from an armor set? Like, do you like this because it's just more mix and match options and it's new? Or does it disappoint you somehow because there's not more to it? What do you guys think? Is 224 a normal inventory slot amount or is it beyond exuberant? I don't know. It depends how you define normal. I think that's pretty extraordinary. Anjoy said you need it to be flashy. Corey says I like it. I like options. I love the simpler sets. I love simple stuff. The more skins, the better. Personally, I really like the mask. Yeah, I think the mask is pretty cool. I do like this. I wish they were completely new, but I'll take what I can get at this point in Outfit Wars 2. This is not completely new, is it not? What's it reused from? NPCs or something a while ago? I like a mix of armor types as long as they have a nice theme. I mean, I think this is really cool because, you know, if there's going to be a big criticism of Path of Fire, it didn't have enough armor sets, which is always on the tip of people's tongues. It's nice to have, a matter of weeks later, a festival that adds more armor again. I like the more medium Lunatic set. I kind of hate the visual clutter for the Hearthorn started introducing. I don't know whether they were that cluttered, the Heart of Thorn sets. Obviously the raid stuff, but the raid stuff is so rare that they, you know, they're not even scared of the rune thing breaking the economy because they anticipate that few people having it. They're existing armor skins with just small tweaks. Realistic versus fantastic, always such a divider. I don't even know if it's much of a divider. I think that if you go fantastic most of the time and people just want flashy, nutty stuff. You really like the Path of Fire new armor. Warbeast is really a beast on the heavy set. Please check your mail. I'll read my mail later. There's loads of them. It's going to be boring to do on stream. The mask makes you think of Street Fighter. The mask makes me think of Scarecrow from Nolan's Batman. Do you think Winter's Day will also bring another set? Hopefully. I mean, I don't know why this one got added. Was this one added because it was easy for them and it was just on hand? Or was it, you know, a really specific, important thing that they cared about? Anyway, so that's one big bit of Halloween. We do have the story now for the new back piece. So I want to do that. I want to get on that. And we're going to do that back on Liss, because Liss was who started the whole thing yesterday, which I've never done. I don't know this stuff upcoming, and I'm pretty hazy on the Halloween story stuff at this point, but hopefully I'll recognize some fun things and feel caught up with it. So we go achievements, we go festivals, and we've finished this section now, which is nice. This is the long-term stuff, but here we've got Shadow of the Mad King, okay, which is the story of building the backpack up, and some other stuff, I guess, like pumpkins and things. So Mad Memorial, this is the one we want, so I'm gonna ding it up here, and we're gonna say this: Mad Memories 13 Apocrypha, in which the Mad King discovers an empty kingdom waiting to be built upon. Hint: in the Mad King's city, a noble observes a kindred spirit far from home, a cauldron brewing with grim omens. The Mad King's city, what are we talking about? Lion's Arch? A noble observes a kindred spirit far from home. What noble would observe a kindred spirit from far from home? I'm not sure I get that. And then a cauldron brewing with grim omens. Are we talking about what changed to the Mystic Forge? A noble observes a kindred spirit far from home. Are we talking about like Miani and Zomaros because they're far from Alona and this has just come out with Alona? Are we talking about the Mystic Forge? Surely the Lion's Arch Mystic Forge is not a thing here. These next ones have really nice lore implications, apparently. Okay, well, we shall see. Oh, God. Frame lag, opening the guild panel there. Alright, well, let's try it. Some people in chat are saying it is actually the Cauldron, so sure, let's return to Lion's Arch. Which is weird because Tier 1 was all LA, then Tier 2 was all over Kryta, so you'd think Tier 3 is now, like, all over the world. But we're back to LA. Pepsi Princess says your inventory's a mess, WP. Is it? Really? You think that's a mess? That's interesting. To me, that's perfectly orderly and normal. I've literally had no one ever tell me that my inventory's a mess. You need to complete certain achievements first. Oh, really? Alright, well, so let's see here. Oh, well, hold on. I'm almost forgetting. We're waiting for strong readings. We need strong readings before we ding anything. It says mild readings all around here. So maybe I'll give it a wider berth and do a bigger loop. It's not a ghost. Don't be looking for ghosts. I no longer need this scanner. Oh, the scanner is not... Oh, okay. Right. Oh, so we just talk to an NPC. So what, we're just going to talk to... Lunatic Noble, Arcanine? Another year, another wonderful celebration, basking in our king's regal glory. I trust you're enjoying the festivities. Can you tell me more about the Mad King Thorn's rule over the Mad Realm? I'd normally love to, but I don't see that festive fire in you yet, you know? Why don't you eat more candy corn? It's quite safe. Eat more candy corn, I guess, if it's for the sake of history. What? Alright, I'll eat all of this. Oh, no. What? They're making me click. Damn it, ArenaNet. Where's my consume all? Do I need to just, like, vomit? Oh, God. We don't want that. Do I need to vomit at her feet? You got to eat 1,000 candy corn? 150? I would take that inventory any day. I'm sure there's loads of things in there I never had before. No, the inventory is an abomination. It's a mess. It's full of, like, minor sigils and random crap from running around doing Path of Fire collections and stuff. Like, one of the things I want to finish is raise the banners for Amnoon, and I got a ton of things for finishing the story. You know, I got random crap like this charged quartz. Wow, that would have just come in, actually. It's a mess. I need to eat 150. It's an achievement that I need. You have to have an achievement for her to talk to you. Yep, I see, guys. I see. I appreciate the help. We're just clicking through all of this candy corn right now. I don't know if you can hear, but quietly in the background, there's a munching sound. I need to ding the achievement. Well, if it's only 150 pieces, we should have it in about 50 more eats. We're at 170. I think I ate about 20 from the other stack, so about 130 left on this stack. We should have it. I think, unless my maths is terrible. Either that or like 80. I don't know. Look at the size of that player next to you. My God. Yeah, I know, right? He is running the embiggening transformation. Munch or puke sound. No, it's the munch sound. There we go. 120 remaining. So, arguably food-like. Thank you. All right. Hi. You seem nourished enough for my tale. The Mad King has always existed, of course, but until King Thorn's ascendance, it lacked any inhabitants. Sorry, the Mad Realm has always existed. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is actually cool. We're getting, like, history on the Mad Realm. This is new. This is 2K17 new, is it? This is not... This wasn't added last year. This is new. The Mad Realm has always existed, of course, but until King Thorn's ascendance, it lacked any inhabitants. It's always existed? Of course. Chaos is the stable bedrock of all worlds. And what is the Mad Realm if not a castle shaped from those stones? Wow. Chaos, Lissa, the goddess of chaos. Oh, well, not really. Anyway, a castle? Quite befitting for a king. Even as the Mad King departed, ultimately from Tyria, his destined realm awaited him. That's really interesting. Is that a castle we've seen? The Mad King's castle? Yeah, did you do all the previous ones that are back now too in the last Halloween? Yeah, I did those yesterday's stream. Wow. I like this. Okay, next. Oh, in which the Mad King discovers... So, he goes crazy. He's lynched. He's killed. But he's still crazy as a nutter. He visits the afterlife. Grenth, question mark, judges him and decides that he gets his own realm. And it's the Mad Realm, and he visits it, and there's already a castle there, and he goes and he lords over it. Who built the castle? Why was he... Oh, this is cool. Anyway, moving on. So, 14, in which the right to rule over a realm's existing tenants is demonstrated. So, this is watching over a maze of bloodshed. The ferryman waits to direct the king's guests. Well, that's not cryptic at all. That's going to be the ferryman in here, in the realm itself. Okay. You can actually see the castle from the labyrinth. The Pink Norn is saving us from watching the mouse vomit. Praise Pink Norn. Oh, you look cool. Alright. Hello. Oh, this guy's actually already finished it. What tickles your fancy? I did her a different voice yesterday. Anyway, look, tell me about his rule over this area. I suppose you've shown you can help out around here. You know, this isn't the first time there's been a war here in the Mad Realm. Oh, really? When he first came to this place, the Mad King conquered all of its creatures and conscripted them for his armies. What sort of creatures? The various armies of madness. Candy corn elementals, gargoyles, spiders, skeletons, and other gargoyles. And that's just for starters. So, wait. Candy corn elementals, gargoyles, spiders, skeletons, other gargoyles. That's a joke, right? They're just messing about. They're just being whimsical, right? That's just for the funnies. They're not. I'm not supposed to dig into that and believe that now that there's multiple varieties of gargoyles, right? I think someone was trying to prompt me into a discussion about this yesterday, if I remember chat from yesterday. In that we've got like the mad ones, and then there's like the Guild Wars ones. Where are the Murgoyles at, ArenaNet? Where are the Murgoyles? I don't think that's just a joke, right? They're just saying gargoyles, this, other gargoyles. I'm not sure there's much more to say anyway. Maybe the castle is all in his head and an illusion that he's fabricated. Ooh. What castle is it? What do you mean? So the labyrinth is down there. Where's a castle? Is it over there in the distance? Anyway, I'll make a record of your story. Thank you. So, he didn't... When he arrived in the realm, it wasn't empty. There was already a ton of stuff there, including candy stuff. God, this brings us back to Adventure Time here. Candy is one of the 4 elements. See, this is the problem. I don't quite remember the... all the backstory about why Joko and Thorn don't like one another. I'm wondering if Joko has some kind of, like, influence here. Because Joko, as far as I remember, predates all of this by a fair clip. There's gargoyles with griffin models and with the rock dog models. Yeah, I don't know whether they ever really... I'm gonna have to... I basically have to reread a lot of stuff and re-remember all the stuff to do with the gargoyles. I'm not sure there's much I can dig in off the top of my head. In which, without a world to conquer, one is created. Hint, at the heart of the labyrinth, the Mad King's most faithful servant toils at his tasks. Okay. Pretty easy. Can we griffin it up in here? I don't remember. Didn't I get teleported away before? Hello. Welcome to King Thorn's Labyrinth, Tempest. My hollowed leap. Wow, what? Wow. He doesn't just have class dialogue. He has elite specialization dialogue. Oh, who the fuck? Why? Why? Seriously now. Are you... There we go. No, not your trading post. I don't want your stinking TP. There we go. He called me a weaver. That's really cool. Welcome to the Kingthorn's Labyrinth, Weaver. My hollowed liege has dispatched me to aid his visitors' enjoyment and ritual combat. For a modest tithe, you may temporarily add services to the labyrinth. All right, I'll commission a merchant. Thank you, because it's an achievement. There you go. No, what the hell? What the hell? All right. I'd like to add bank access. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to give people food. Just tell me about his rule over this realm, please. My apologies, but His Majesty was quite specific about prioritizing the labyrinth's amenities. Perhaps if you commission some of the available upgrades, I can regale you with historical anecdotes. You bastard. Alright, fine. Give them... Let there be a bank. Let there be food. There we go. You happy now? Certainly. For a vassal of your dedication. In the beginning, of course, there was no Mad Realm. It was crafted by the magics and will of our inflamed ruler after his earthly demise. Wait, what? So he can't be talking about the Mad King creating this, though, because we just heard a second ago that the Mad King found this place. So we're going to say the Mad King created this place, and I'm guessing the NPC should turn around and say, no, 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 our inflamed ruler was someone else. Which is fascinating and is getting me giddy to think about. But that's how I'm reading this. So the Mad King created this place? Oh no, what? This doesn't make any sense. Let me go back. Tell me about his thing. In the beginning, there was no Mad Realm. It was crafted by the magics and will of our inflamed ruler after his earthly demise. So is the idea here actually that this guy has just been exploded propaganda into his face and he doesn't actually know? Yeah, unreliable narrator. Right. Okay, so the Mad King created this place? He says, indeed, made possible by his eminent mastery of the fundamental elements. Oh my god, is this actually an Adventure Time reference right now? Earth, fire, and candy corn. Is there going to be a slime element introduced as well? In fact, in that, it should be ice, fire, right? Candy corn and slime. Anyway, obviously not. I'm looking at something I shouldn't be here. We of his court flocked to the banner, naturally. Wait, candy corn? Thereafter, with his work complete, his godliness had prepared for his inevitable return and celebratory vengeance upon Tyria. Well, yeah, that makes no sense. Is it just supposed to make us go mad? Yeah, I don't know. Thanks, I'll make a record. Cheers. The big pink guy's here again. Alright, so next one, I guess. Let's see what we got here. In which a prison's bars are thinning, eroding, slipping days into weeks. Carving out warnings where the king holds court, a rider makes his yearly rounds. So I'm guessing that all of these ones for tier 3 are Halloween associated. Carving out warnings where the king holds court. So I'm guessing this could be where the king holds court. Maybe what they're talking about is the Mad King says area in Lion's Arch. And if I find a necrotic horseman charging around there, maybe I can speak to him. So that's the idea. Twitch seems to have a similar idea. You can't handle these lumps, WP. You're goddamn right I can't. Get me out of here! Oh no, do I have to carve 150 pumpkins for this one? No, don't leave yet, says Shroom. Well, why? Sorry, what was it? Unacceptable. I gotta say, that's the worst character in that show. That lemon thing. Oh. Unacceptable! Oh my, it's honestly, oh god, screaming, wailing. Like, if their plan was to make the most irritating, infuriating, horrible, unsympathizable character you could ever imagine, then they did very well. I mean, I like him for how well he succeeds at being the worst thing in the goddamn planet, but Christ, what an accomplishment that is. I need 150 pumpkins and to unlock all the lunatic skins. Well, I got all the lunatic skins. Oh, you mean all the lunatic skins? Oh. Well, that suddenly becomes a lot more challenging to do in the course of a single stream, doesn't it? Alien EXE says I'm still carving all those pumpkins. No, they say it's only 6. You only need to carve 6 pumpkins. Anyway, hold on. I think we're in the right area. This is the Lion's Court as well, and it said where the king holds court, so I've got to guess that this is right. Wow, lemon poppy seed muffins. They sound good, man. Tassie is there, where all of this started. Just looking for a new NPC, basically. That's a soldier. Black Lion people. Oh, Bruce the Herald. Oh, it's over here. I was right next to it. Oh my god, and he's on a Springer. That's amazing. Wow. He's on a Halloween Springer. Bruce, sup, dude. Wow. Hi. The Mad King returned to Lion's Arch. Beware, mortal, for his reach now extends past your hallowed eve. His reach now extends? So is this like they're setting up that he's getting stronger and stronger, breaking further and further free? You only need 1 armor piece per slot, so 6 in total, but it is 150 pumpkins. Right, so we are done with that, but the pumpkins is the big problem. Can you tell me about Mad King Thorn's rule over the Mad Realm? This is no time for idle chat. The mortal world must know of the Mad King's return. But if you raise awareness by carving pumpkins in the king's likeness, perhaps I can take a short break. Carving pumpkins, got it. Right, okay, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge. We only have 25, and it wants us to do 150. Is there some kind of easy farm that we can do for this that doesn't take that long? What do you guys think? Or should I do this off screen and we'll come back to it? You can map hop in the labyrinth to get fresh pumpkins to carve. Best way to do that is in the labyrinth. You can either hop in labyrinth maps or LA maps. You can get a ton. Mounting in the labyrinth. Hop instances in the lab. Hop instance in the lab. You can map swap / characters. Easiest way is doing it on the Jackal and map hop. There is a total of 149 pumpkins plus the labyrinth, so you can. Timer helps. I did 50 in 10 minutes, says Ewendell. Really? You did 50 in 10 minutes? That's not too bad then. That would only take us half an hour. We could chat about some random stuff and do that. Queensdale with alts. You also need to kill a ton of Awakened for one of them. Yeah, the Awakened we've got to finish as well, don't we? Oh, that suggests there's going to be lore then, doesn't it? But about the Joko interaction. When does Halloween end, guys? When does it end? It's really fast if you map hop. 7th November is when it ends. So we've got plenty of time. It will still be live next weekend. Alright, let's try the map hopping. So, where do we stand specifically? Because I don't have markers for all of the pumpkin locations. Right, so let's get on the Griffin. And they're not marked on the minimap, right? So what, do you just stand in one corner and... There's one. So we just get on the jackal. I keep doing that. I'm still not used to the fact that I've got this. I'm doing double UI now. And what, we just charge around doing this? And another one. Run through the middle and carve away. There's a bunch in the middle. Oh my god, that thing's a veteran and it put us in combat. That's annoying. And it's around an annoying, like, curve. It's still chasing us. One of these spiders is going to put us in combat now, right before we break. Oh, this is infuriating. It's still following us. That gargoyle has followed us how far? I'm shocked that I've not managed to be hit by anything else. Wow, there we go. We're on. There's a pumpkin. Might as well collect corn while you're at it. You're going to need thousands. Why do we need thousands of corn? We already did the candy corn one. Is there another candy corn gate coming up? See, that's interesting, though. The candy corn one, they didn't want... That chick didn't want us to finish the whole thing. She only wanted us to do... she only wanted us to do, like, the final thing for the back piece requires all 3 sets to be complete. I thought someone just said you don't need all 3 sets complete. You only need 1 complete. On the southeast corner of the map, I believe there is a route with like 3 pumpkins stacked on top of each other that looks like one large pumpkin. Really? That's interesting. Alright, he's not a Veteran, so we can kill him to break. Except he's bled us for the next X fucking million years. And I don't have an offhand equipped, so we can't cleanse it. That's the other back piece. Look up. Oh, that's the castle. Interesting, okay. And we can just imagine it's really far away, even though it's clearly not really, really, really far away. Okay, I gotcha. You can't fly there on the Griffin, though, right? You need to complete the set for the ghostly version of the book. You need to craft all armor. The final back piece is a reward for finishing all 3 sets. There is no lore involved in that one, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, Shroom. I'm glad. Yes, I saw it. I saw it. You just need 1 set for the lore and the original backpack. Then you need all 3 sets for the final one. Okay. All right, that makes sense. There's 2 separate achievements. One for the Lunatic Wardrobe achievement. And then the next, it requires all of them. Yep. Okay. All right. All right, we're all good. Not enough space to mount. I should have known that because I couldn't do it a second ago earlier. So, just to be clear then, why did someone say I needed a ton of candy then? Because who cares if there's no lore at the end? Was that person just wrong or am I still missing something? Race around the labyrinth is about to begin. Recipes cost 1 candy cob each. Yes, but okay, can we just be clear here? I don't care about the final backpack on this stream if there's no lore on it. I just want to do the quest-based stuff. So if the thing costs loads of candy, it doesn't matter for the final tier thing, but the final thing tier thing doesn't have any lore. It doesn't matter. So am I missing something, or is it all irrelevant and I don't actually need lots of candy? Oh, he didn't know that I didn't care about the final backpack. Okay, all right, okay, cool. So we're all on the same page, finally. All right, let's go this way. All right, we're good. We're good. So it is just pumpkin carving. That's the only thing that actually takes a long time. Well, I do care about the final one eventually. I want it before the festival goes away. But For the stream, I don't see the point in grinding on loads of that if there's no story on that. Oh my goodness. Sorry to start all that off. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're just trying to inform one another. It's just Twitch is horrible. Like, it's not people that are annoying. It's just the format. Twitch is annoying because there's stream delay and people don't type in full sentences. They'll just type no, and you've completely lost all context as to what the no means or whatever. And people who only have sort of can answer the one question in the moment without the context of what the rest of the discussion's been and so on. You found it faster to hit up the A/B meta and sell drops to just flat out buy the thing though. The only grind you would have to do are the 150 pumpkins and 150 Joko minions, Ancient Grudge. Well, the 150 Ancient minions, I'm being told to look up again. The 150 minions are, I think I've already got a lot of anyway. Just by accident, because I've been playing mostly Path of Fire during the Halloween launch. Alright, so I think that's a full loop, because that there we've already carved. So I'm going to go like into the middle now, because people said that there would be a lot there, and then we'll map hop. Is this vaguely efficient? Apparently I'm missing a lot of pumpkins. Am I? I haven't seen any. Maybe we're just typing yes or no at random to confuse you. That I wouldn't put it past the internet to do that either. So there's 2 here that I can see in the center. That's 1. Welcome back, B-boy. It's fine because there's so many maps. You can just map hop. Yeah. It's 2. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go over a super timed... we don't need to go really, really, really deep the first run. Like, I'll slowly pick up more and more of them as we go through, as we pick another map and pick another map. It's just not going to be efficient to try and, you know... The pursuit of 100% efficiency on the first run is in itself not efficient. And at some point, I'll equip a goddamn focus so I can strip condies and invuln and hopefully cover my gathering a little bit quicker. Can drop a projectile field as well. Alright, 1 more pumpkin and then we'll swap. Yeah? So we'll come here. We'll carve that. We'll break combat. We'll equip a focus. Do I even have a focus? This is a focus, I guess. Okay, now, LFG, looking for group. Central Tyria. Squads, I guess. I guess I won't be able to host my own squad again. It's going to break our squad again. Because... Labyrinth, not rushing door to door ever. Well, okay, there you go. We'll merge them and then we'll swap through. And there we go. And now let's get going. You're doing a really great / awful job at efficiently / inefficiently carving those pumpkins. We're all amazed / annoyed at your speed. I'm glad, I'm glad. That sounds super entertaining and a fine way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Alright. There's another one over here. Oh, I don't know, guys. We're still only on 47. 50 in 10 minutes? I think we've already been going 10 minutes. And we've got barely half that. And I know we're not super speed, but holy shit. By the time we'll get to that speed, the whole thing will be nearly done anyway. Come on, man. As their nodes, can't you just change character? Theoretically, yeah. Someone said that earlier. And that's what I've done in previous years. You do, like, the Shaymore ones. And then you swap. Yeah, and then you you do the Shaymore ones again, but on a different character. And you go again and again. Oh, this is so much worse now that I'm alone. We got hit with Sugar Crash and everything. Maybe I should do it on a different character that can more quickly move around. There we go, I'm on the Jackal. I'll tag this. Christ. That's fine. Carving pumpkin behind this, maybe? Damn. That would have been a nice place to hide one. Yeah, a thief would have been pretty quick, yeah. Just gear it for perma-stealth. I mean, then there's always that question of, oh, how long is it going to take to equip a perma-stealth build, and then blah, 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 blah. There we go. Labyrinthine Horror is dead now. We'll go counterclockwise this time. See if it reveals any more sneaky ones that I wouldn't have otherwise seen. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Getting that arcane shield cast is actually so important. Come on, I was totally in range. Okay. I like this one. I really like this. Walking out onto this. Nice. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why was I even in combat originally anyway? Come on. Oh, this is so lame. Come on. No, not the Springer. No. I was going for the Springer. No, we're not leaving the realm. Let's get on the Griffin. Oh, what? There's an invisible wall there? Seriously? Oh my god, it did it again. It did it again! There wasn't even in and out of combat fuckery that time. Alright. Let's go exceptionally slow. What even, man? There's not even anything weird about that. Jesus. There we go. Third time's the charm indeed. Oh my god, that's annoying. I should equip the trait to reduce my arcane cooldowns. Oh, come on. That tiny little thing on the ground is going to trip me up, is it? Fine, you bastards. See if we can run away quickly enough. Oh, come on, I was dodging in the middle of that one. Oh, this is awful. This is genuinely awful. This is the worst thing about getting on and off of mounts. And it's the entire game of trying to farm these quickly. That was the triple pumpkin, by the way, where I slipped. Really? I thought there was only one on the end of it. Look at southwest up on the horizon. Okay, we're sort of going towards southwest now. Why? What's so important about that? Yeah, we already saw this. The castle, yeah. I know, we saw that earlier. And it was very cool. Not enough space to mount again. Can I? Why? Why? We're only 1/3 of the way there. Ah. How was that cheating? That wasn't cheating. Nothing cheaty about it. Oh my god. There we go. Let's change everything. Oh my god, you got no idea. I was pressing the button right as he shoots me. I think the achievements are meant to be permanent this year. Oh, so what that means is next year if we came back, they would be persistent, right? You're allowed to fly over the maze and in the maze, but then you're not allowed to be on top of any walls. Interesting. Feel like there, look, so that's probably a full rotation, right? Because we've already seen that one. Let's go to a new map. So drop squads, join on a new one. Do you know what might actually be really easy? Are you joking? Right as I click the button to, like, honestly, this is hell. This is so annoying. Right as I click the button to zone out, I get attacked by a random candy corn element and put in combat. God damn, man. This is so much worse than the standard experience. Oh, I don't have a war horn on either right now, which is kind of annoying. Okay, join. Basically, I wonder about this, right? I wonder if I can just go... grab that. Drop squad. And then go open world. This one's going to be full. In fact, they're not even... No, they were in the labyrinth. Huh. Right. That's also full. Alright, so I don't want to join any near the top, really, because they're just going to be full and it's a waste of time. That one's also full. Holy shit. Okay. This is not too efficient right now. Labyrinth, new map. Okay, this one's not full. Jump off the edge. That saves time in the long run. So can't I do that? And then drop. And then go this. And then go... I feel like this is even worse. This is just like UI nonsense. And I bet I've already been on this one now. And the pumpkin's going to be already carved or something. No, that's all right. Do this at the triple pumpkin. All right, so the triple... give me a full description of where the triple pumpkin is. Yeah, the Mad King's Labyrinth is making me mad. Do you know what? This just is not fun. And we're not even halfway. So I'm going to do this off screen. I think because this is just gross. We don't need many Joko kills. Do we need to finish this at all for one of them? I'm going to do this off screen because this is just going to be hell otherwise. Queensdale near the dam. Everyone want it to be broken. There's 4 pumpkins. Yeah, Benji says, to be honest, I don't think you meant to grind it in one. Yeah, and I don't think so either. This is not the way I'd normally play the game. And I think it's uninteresting to watch. It's certainly uninteresting to play. If not, just annoying. I'd rather just go around the open world and actually get all the pumpkins, all the different ones that are out there. At least that's more varied. Behold, my love-hate relationship with the lab. I'm glad that people who have experienced this have got some, you know, they can get some release from watching me go through it. Queensdale is over 30. Yeah, that sounds fun. It's just not time efficient. The most fun way to do this, the way I'd actually do this as a player, is not time efficient at all. So it's either really uninteresting in terms of this crap, or it's uninteresting in terms of spending hours and hours doing something on a stream that, you know, is even at its best not that great. Now you understand why parents hated carving Halloween's every pumpkin. What, for their kids in real life? Yeah, you've got like 3 weeks to do it. It's just because I'm trying to rush this, and it's fine. It ends on like the 7th, right? So we can easily come back next. So here, people were saying this is the triple, but what do you mean it's a triple? I only see one. Can I press F on it 3 times? Is that the point? And I'm just wandering off. Every time I've come here, could I have pressed F? Wow. Oh, no. It is just the one. So what are you talking about, triple? It's usually here, but it only seems to be once per day, apparently. Oh. That's interesting. Okay. On the first map, it was 3, was it? And I just never picked them up. Carving Halloween's every pumpkin. Yeah. Alright, well, I still think we got a hell of a lot done. We got more. We only need 1 more of the dailies to be done. We got the entire wardrobe set and showed that off. The rituals, obviously, we're going a bit slow. Defeat bosses. If we kill the Lich here, we'll get this. And we'll get 5 more AP. There's a lot of AP from the event this year. You did all of your T3 to T4 fractals while I farmed that? What, just the pumpkins? Really? You got all of your fractals done? Jesus Christ. Tazana, he says, I'm craving a toffee apple. That sounds good, man. There's more AP in Halloween than there is in the full Path of Fire release. Is that true? That can't be true. Is that true? I'm going to call BS on that. Instinctive BS. You just did a WB? Man, that running annoying guy didn't seem challenging, really. A WB? I wonder how good Swirling Winds is here. You farmed a lot of AP for this Halloween. It's not quite that high, but it's not far off. Wow. I wonder if that was like a specific decision. Let's FGS rush him, guys. Oh, so good. I'm all over the place with what weapon I'm using and how I'm playing. Halloween this year has 700 plus if you finish all of the repeatables. Path of Fire has around 1,000. That is quite extraordinary. Come on, man. Did the skeletons have retail, maybe? Is that what was going on? Oh, I just got a ton of barrier. Was that a jackal leaping in, maybe? Oh, he says, no, that was me. That's cool. That was a lot of barrier. So there you go. Got Champion of the Labyrinth. 1 tier of it. And yeah, each one gives 5. You'd expect these to be like 1 if it's infinite, right? But they give 5 instead, which is pretty nice. And the funny thing is, they could give you 1 per completion, but have it repeat 250 times instead. Imagine how awful that would be. Jesus. 250 repeats of 5 boss kills. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. What's the player limit? Apparently you can get about 26 people in each labyrinth. And after that, they don't do anymore. And then we get a ton more trick-or-treat bags there. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to go chill and carve some pumpkins and do some stuff off-screen. So that hopefully the next proper stream we do will have that already. Now, tomorrow I might not be here. We will see. So hopefully the extra length one today and... I guess just the crept length of a few of the ones recently will make up for that. So just keep your ear to the ground, and if I'm not around and you see other people asking in Discord and stuff, hopefully you can explain that well enough. But yeah, so I guess I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope Halloween's been lots of fun, and you do pumpkin carving in a more reasonable way. And I'll see you for the rest of that lore, which I'm genuinely really interested in. That seems cool. Hopefully on the next one, and then we'll get back to more POF stuff and maybe some challenge runs. Got lots of inspiration, lots of ideas. So thanks everybody, have a good evening as evening now descends, and I'll see you shortly.